That fat, funky bastard is at it again. Hey, 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 everybody. Maximum.
What's up, sis?
What's happening? What's happening?
Yeah, our predictions came true.
Why you sound so low? You sound like you're in the bottom of a well.
Huh?
Said you sound.
Probably because my microphone was put in the back.
Ah, there we go. Chris, what's happening? Yo, did you hear it snowed in Miami?
In Miami?
In Miami.
Oh, there must be some shit going on.
That fat, funky bastard is at it again.
Hmm.
Umar.
Yeah, all our predictions came true.
That fat, funky, greasy, sandwich eating bastard. Oh crap, I forgot to call them people. I'll call them tomorrow. It's too late today.
All he's doing is digging a deeper hole for himself, though.
They taking him to jail. They taking him to prison. Family, the money gone.
Max said it snowed where he at, too.
Yeah, but Max, you somewhere it actually snows, right?
Yeah, it snowed where I'm at, too. A little bit.
It snowed in Georgia and it snowed in Miami, Florida. I'm confused.
Well, that's crazy.
And me and bro
Oh,
was
yeah,
talking
yeah,
last
yeah,
night,
Max. I saw the video you sent me
and he
about the
did
Lakers.
point something out. Mold, when it germinates or whatever, it the way it travels is through the wind. So that whole area is being, what's the word I'm looking for?
Contaminated,
Not even contaminated,
moidalized.
pollinated with black mold. That
Yep.
whole area.
And then you said it's done, so we're expecting a grand opening.
How it's done, and
You
it's
about to
still a
have all
hole in
these
the
people
roof.
up there for the grand opening, and they all gonna be.
How is it done when there's still a hole in the roof?
I don't know. I don't know.
How is it done when the
Like I said,
grass is 5 feet high?
unless he tore the building down and rebuilt it in the last 2-3 weeks since people been up
That
there,
ain't happen.
I don't see how it's done.
No, maybe he said he's done. Maybe we misheard him. Maybe he
No,
said, family, I'm done.
he
Who
said
knows?
it's the school is finished. I guess finished and done means two different things in his eyes. He playing word semantics. I said it was
It's
finished, man.
finished.
I didn't say it was done.
Did he give another opening date?
I think he might be playing word semantics or something because
Oh yeah, the school is done, all right. Carolina kid, Mr. Switchy. Yeah, it's done. It's done. Not done as it's finna open, done as in he give up.
hey, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
You have to
But
learn to read between the lines, family.
but three different people have been up there in the last few weeks, like a month or so, and
And they all
nobody has
say it
seen
looked
them.
like
And there's
shit, right?
no contractors, no construction people, no
So how is it done? The only way it's
electric
done is if
people,
he's
no
saying
nothing.
he's done.
That's what we about to break down today. But my thing is, he blamed all the delays on the black contractors.
How? When he didn't want to go with the black contractors, he wanted to go with the white contractors. See, you can't keep moving the goalposts. You can't keep letting him move the goalposts. The goalpost has to be set.
He didn't move that shit out the stadium. That shit over in the soccer field.
That's in another stadium now. 3 stadiums over.
Yep. I don't even think it's in the same state no more. He didn't. He took the goalpost, moved it to a whole stadium in another state.
To another. That goalpost is in Wakanda.
Yeah. Unless make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in too, family. Unless he knocked down the exterior and dug up the soil in the last month or some change.
Hold on. I think it's Tripsy Treehouse, but let me make sure. Hey, Nick, I'll be right back.
Appreciate it. My Venmo don't fucking work. I don't even got my Venmo card. Maybe she can transfer it over to PayPal or Cash App. I don't know. I can't even get into my Venmo. But yeah. Unless that nigga somehow, some way, knocked down the exterior. No, she know how to join by herself.
Yeah, it's Tripsy Treehouse.
He
Same
said
as my
send it to him
Cash
in the
App.
back chat. Oh, my back is killing
Hmm?
me. He said send it to him in the back chat. 19 people in the building so far. That's a good turnout for the first couple minutes. We've been a little slow. Where the fuck is Manny at? Manny hit me up talking about I'm ready when you are. I hit him up, send him the link. I ain't heard anything back from him yet, but he'll be up here when he's
Man, he
ready.
might have fell asleep.
He'll be up. He hit
Final
me up right
chapters
before
of
I went live.
FDNG.
That's how I remembered I had to
He
give it
sold
to
the goalpost
go
to the
live.
scrap dealer.
That shit is crazy though. I don't see how. But the fact that you blamed it on the black contractors when we have stacks of
He
emails
said
of
that he
black
didn't want to work
contractors.
with the black contractors
I know,
because they weren't reliable. So now that he's saying the work didn't get done, how you blaming it on the black folk because you didn't hire them?
right? But still, we have stacks and stacks of emails of black contractors that were willing to work for free.
And he
So
told them, nope, he
he
wanted
told them no.
cash.
So wait a minute, let me get this straight. You turned down the people that was willing to work for free, but somehow got burnt by the contractors that weren't willing to work for free.
You know
Make
what's
that
funny
make
about
sense.
this? He hasn't named one contractor, one company, because he knows as soon as he puts somebody's name out there, they're going to drag his behind through the mud.
Right. That's why he just keeps saying black contractors. I want to know who these black contractors is because I think that
Right, James T.
if he's going around soiling their good name, I think they would want to defend themselves. Wouldn't you think so? They want to defend themselves, want to find out
Right.
what the hell.
I mean, that's slander and libel, depending on whether you say it out your mouth or write it down.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat, peace and welcome. Make sure y'all hitting
Thank you,
that like button.
Carolina kid. I'm gonna have to do that after the live because I gotta switch cards on my Cash App or to send that to you because he sent it on Venmo.
All right, that's cool. But
Khalid.
well, I think we got 5 on our $25 goal so far.
10.
You said Visa sent? I don't know what that is.
He
Oh,
sent it.
on
He
Venmo.
sent 20 to me to send 10 to you, but it's on Venmo. That's why I said you're
Oh,
gonna have
okay.
to wait
Well,
till
we
it's
got
over because I
10.
gotta attach the
We
card.
got 10 on our $25 goal so far. So, anybody want to help out with that? We need what, 15 more dollars at the Cash App at the PayPal. But either way, I I was trying to hold off until uh what's the name get here, but I guess we're gonna have to start it without him. And you notice that he don't go on the big platforms to talk about FDMG. He go on these little rinky dink ass platforms that I've never heard of. It might not be a rinky dink platform. Don't let me get the matter of fact it is
Okay, I'll
because
be back in a minute because we got to go to the store.
okay.
All right.
Um he got more subscribers than me. He got 14K. So it's not a rinky dink. I mean, it's a low level platform. But you notice, I mean, you were on platforms that what I text you yesterday, well, that can go towards the what's the name, but what I text you yesterday, Kakalaka, no, I don't need it anymore, but um what you send Trip C's for me is fine. She'll just send it over to me. So far we got 10 on it. I guess that's what she said. So if we need 15 more for a $25 goal. But back to what I was saying. You notice he goes to these smaller channels to talk about FDMG where he thinks a lot of people aren't going to see it. But he can also cover his tracks by saying, um, I did speak about it on a smaller channel, you know. Why didn't you speak about it on the Art of Dialogue? Why didn't you speak on it on all them other huge platforms that you've been on? Why didn't you speak on it on those big ass platforms? My bad, I was reading. I'm trying to read the comments while I'm talking. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Why didn't you speak on those biggest platforms that you were on? You know, you got you were on the Art of Dialogue. How many? Let's check the Art of Dialogue. Let's see how many subscribers they got. Art of Dialogue has 1 million subscribers. Why didn't you? He come in the arms of the angel. This nigga funny as shit. Why didn't you speak on it on a platform that has 1 million subscribers? There you go, just in time. Why didn't you speak on it on this platform that has 1 million subscribers? The Art of Dialogue has 1 million subscribers, but you went to this little compared to the Art of Dialogue, this little ringy dink
Test the one too.
channel that nobody knows about. No one has ever really heard of. Probably the people in Georgia, but people outside of Georgia probably don't know what the hell this channel is.
Press the one too.
We can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me? Oh, okay. Just making sure everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? Everybody in the chat. I'm sorry. I apologize. Deepless apology. I had some technical difficulties.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said I had some technical difficulties with the radio, with the mic, but we back
Oh
up.
yeah,
I'm good. So what?
you going in and out a little bit. You gotta
Oh, my
stay
bad.
like that's how it is with mine. You gotta stay right in front of that John.
Right, like that.
Yeah. You gotta
You
keep
All
it right.
right,
can't
That's
cool.
move to the left or the right because
yeah. That's what
you
that's
don't have
what you just did with mine
omnidirectional on.
too before you got up here.
Oh, I apologize. I'm
Gonna
good
ask me,
now.
am I ready to go to the store and walk off?
I hate when people do that. Or they ask you, they'll rush you out the door, and then when you get ready, the motherfuckers take all day to get ready. Oh, I hate when people do that.
So I'm sitting in the truck waiting.
Oh Lord.
Wow.
It's
But
all goody.
what I was saying is the Art of the Dialogue got a 1 million subscribers. You didn't
Right.
dare to speak about FDMG on that platform once, but you went
Of
to this
of course not.
little ass nobody
Facts.
that nobody knows about. I'm
Facts.
telling you, I think his strategy was
Because if he goes on the big platforms talking about FDMG, there's more chance that somebody gonna catch him lying.
right. That's what I was getting
Mm.
to. Somebody who's going and but he can also cover his own ass and be like, I did speak about it. Y'all just didn't
Facts.
see it.
Facts.
Ain't
Y'all just
nobody
didn't
gonna
see
believe
it.
that lie. Ain't nobody gonna believe that lie.
Bang, bang.
But we won't
Family, the money is gone.
The
yep.
money is
FDMG.
gone.
Kakalaka said something in the chat. Uh I think earlier today. It was earlier today.
Okay.
Um and I'm break it down as it goes because he caught him in a few lies too, and I think this was he had a few good points, a lot of good points.
Uh-oh.
Nico, is that you and your daughter? Why you look younger than your goddamn daughter? This is some bullshit. This is some
I'll be back.
bullshit. This is
Let
some
me know when
bullshit.
let me know when you want me to dive into them, because you know me, I did nothing but homework all day, every day.
Okay,
So let
matter of
me
fact,
know.
we're gonna play the video and then I'm gonna play with
Let me
Cac.
know
I'm gonna read what Kakalaka said because he said some
for
good stuff.
sure. That's what's up.
But you know, we saw this kind of rumored around, and we wanted to get your thoughts on it. So critics say, obviously, you raised millions for your school, and after some time, about a decade or so, the school hasn't been up. So they want to know what's the 2026 update on FDMG Academy.
First of all, anything a critic
Wait, you said I got the goal. What do you mean? Wait. What do you mean, Kakalaka? You said I got the goal?
says about FDMG, I would like to know where they get their information from.
Yeah, we seen the
Nobody
Room
knows
30
how much money
video,
we raised because we never
130
shared
video.
it.
We played it.
Stop. We're giving away $1,000 and a free iPhone 17 Pro. All you gotta do is subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you can win $1,000
Will
in a phone.
not.
Thanks
Will
for watching.
not.
Oh, you sent it to
My
Trips? Okay.
circle is so
Yo,
Will
I
not.
know if Umar saw that, he would have been mad. He probably been like, brother, you giving away $1,000 and FDMG needs donations.
Facts.
I bet you
Super facts.
Umar knew nothing about this $1,000 giveaway.
Of
I
course
bet you
not.
when he played this video back, he probably was like, wait, hold on.
Hey, let's get these likes up. Let's get these
Brother.
likes up. We only got 27 we got 27 people in the building, and we only got
We'll play the
13.
Room 130 video again when we get the chance. We will. We definitely will.
We only got 13 likes. Let's get these likes up, please.
Oh yeah, get these
Come on
likes
now.
up. That's 10 people that ain't hitting the like button. Come on, family.
Yeah. I mean, we got 10
Oh, she
Umar
said
fans
you
in
sent
here.
it to Tripsies. All right. Well, Trips will send it to me when she gets the chance.
For sure.
Shout out to Kakalaka for reaching the whole goal today. And I wasn't even thinking about that when I was thinking about reading what you said. I just think you made some great points.
Cat got
haven't
the whole
shared it.
goal. Hold on. Let's give him some shout outs. Shout out to Kakalak. Kakalak gets some shout outs. He gets them shout outs. Yes. Boom, boom. He get all of that. He get all of that. All of that. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you for supporting the channel, Kakalak.
Here we go. He said horn toad mode is activated. He didn't got that yak in him. Yep. Come on, Kakalaka. What time is it where you at? It's 5 o'clock
He in
somewhere.
California.
He didn't got that yak in him.
He in South Carolina. He one of the Carolinas.
He didn't got that yak in him.
How
Now, horn toad mode is something that we made up back in the day. It's like a little inside joke. I'm pretty sure you know what a horn toad is.
Of course.
So we say horn toad mode activated when we see somebody that we attracted to, or if for Kakalaka is when he got that yak in him and his wife walked by and he got that 1219 in him and his wife walked by wearing that nightgown or some shit like that.
Uh-oh.
Stop. We're giving away $1,000 and a free iPhone 17 Pro. All you gotta do is subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you can win $1,000 in a phone. Thanks.
Yo, that
Mr.
shit would be
Switchy.
funny if Umar just bust through the video.
Say.
Brother, how you giving away
Brother.
$1,000 and you still ain't done donating to FDMG?
FDMG.
That'd have been the funniest clip ever. He just bust through the screen. Brother, hold on.
Y'all are tripping today. We having a beautiful day today. Y'all mean?
Watching.
For real.
My circle is so tight that nobody in the public could know anything unless we share it with them. The only people we share information with are our donors. The big problem with the so-called FDMG controversy is the people asking the questions are not the
Appreciate you,
donors.
Calculator.
The donors don't ask questions. We have
Okay, so we're gonna stop right there. We're gonna play back what he just said because that's lie number one.
Let me know when you want me to break all that down legally.
That's lie number one. We're gonna break it down as we go. That's
All
lie
right,
number
hold on.
one.
the only people we share information with are our donors. Share it with them. The only people we share information with are our donors. The big problem with the so-called FDMG controversy is the people asking the questions are not the donors. The donors don't ask questions. We have their complete faith, complete support. 85% of our donors are repeat donors.
We're gonna stop right there. He
All right,
said,
can I break something?
hold on, let's repeat what he said first. He said that the only people asking questions is the struggle streamers. It ain't the donors that are asking questions. His donors have complete faith in him. It's only us that's asking questions, non-donors.
Okay, but
Now
what
go ahead.
he don't understand. He don't understand. What Umar don't understand is you have a 501c3. Or you had one up until 2024, 25. Okay? A 501c3. Let me break this down for y'all. Because I want to make sure I read it off the rip. I mean, like, meaning it's coming from the truth. The first thing we're going to talk about is when you operate under a 501c3, transparency is not optional. It's a legal requirement. Hold on. I want y'all to see where I'm going with this so you can see it for yourself. And I'm not making this up. So what I'm going to do now is share window. Share this window right here. Bro, I'm ready when you are. Can you put that up for me, please? Okay. Here it is right here, y'all. A 501c3. Okay? When you operate under a 501c3, transparency is not optional. It's legal. It's a legal requirement. The key law behind this is the Internal Revenue Code, IRC Section 501c3, combined with federal public. I need to turn this down. Federal public disclosure rules. Specifically, any 501c3 organization must provide its Form 1023 application for tax exempt status. Another thing has to be, it's publicly provide Form 990 annual financial return. It also has to disclose revenue sources, expenses. Okay, right here, expenses, salaries, grants, property holdings, public spending. This comes from the 26 U.S. Code, subsection 610, public inspection of tax exempt organization records. The statute requires organizations described in Section 501c3 must make their exemption application and annual information returns available for what? Public inspection. Let me say that again. Public inspection. That means everybody on this chat. That means everybody you related to. That means everybody they related to, and so forth. Meaning, if you claim a nonprofit status in the public, no, a nonprofit status, the public has a legal right to ask, where did the money go? What was it spent on? What properties exist? What programs are active? Who is being paid? No transparency equals violation of compliance of standards. That's why people say 501c3 status comes with sunlight attached. You don't get privacy like a private business. You get trust, and trust is enforced by disclosure. There is why he's lying.
Oh, you forgot about the second reason why he's lying too.
What
The
we talk
second reason
about?
he's
Talk to
lying
me.
is you have a class action lawsuit with
Oh.
40 different donors. 40.
Oh my
40
goodness.
different donors are
Let's
taking
talk
you to
about
court
that. Let's talk about
right
that.
now.
Oh, Brad want me to cook on that for a minute. No problem. I'll be more than happy to. Umar Johnson can't remember the last lie he told. So how he's going to remember each and every account of each and every person of all 40? How?
I don't
Okay.
know.
You see what I'm getting at? You've been lying for so long and lying to everyone for so long. How? You got 40 people that got there that remember what you did to them. You don't remember what you did to them, but they remember what you did to them. They remember it very well. 40. That's right, Chris Green. 40. You got 40 people that are complaining about Umar in a class action lawsuit. And when we say class action, we're speaking federal because all of these people are from different places. They're not all 40 in Cleveland. Chris Green and I think those are just the larger donors. Whoever Marianne could get together. These are just the you're right. These are the ones she could collect. Imagine when Umar loses the lawsuit, this becomes then, which he's going to lose. You got to present. Let me show you something else, which y'all didn't know. Hold on. Umar has to present this information that I'm about to put up right now. Okay? I'm going to show you what Umar has already posted on his returns. I just went through this. I just looked this stuff up. First things first. I'm going to send my brother a picture real quick. I want him to no, you know what? I'll put that in my background. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Umar's EIN number up for display because it's a 501c3. And anyone wants to challenge that, you can look it up for yourself. So just stand by for 2 seconds. I will help you out. This is ridiculous. This man talking about the school is being built. Who gave him $7 million to get just for material to clean up the mold? Who gave him that? So, I mean, we're talking about that, right? You know, I got where he does have a 501c3, and I have a record of that, and I'm about to send that to bruh too. Is that up? Hold on, let me see. That might just show up. behind me. No, it won't show up like that. But let me do this real quick. Hold on. Bam. Because I just don't understand how did you say the school building is up, and we already got proof that the mold. When did you get rid of the mold? And why is there not a public record of that? Because everything, when you say 501c3, right? When you say 501c3, you immediately mean, okay, there is no more, right? Yep, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm going to move myself out the way. Oh, it's all backwards. Okay, the 501c3, right? It's right here. I'll show you. Please forgive me. I'm still learning my computer, y'all. The 501c3. Let's talk about that for a minute. Okay, right here.
I don't think he got that anymore though. That's the problem.
He lost it, but here I got the record right here, bro. Hold on. I'm glad you asked that. You just walked me into another thing I want to talk about. How he lost it. Okay, but hold on. You just gotta give me 2 seconds. That's all I ask. Overtime. Boom. Boom. All right. Go ahead and put that up for me if you don't mind. Boom. Put that up for the brother, man, if you don't mind. Hold on. Alright, it don't matter. The bottom line is, check it out, y'all. Right here, right here. Hold on, let me zoom it in. Let me make it bigger. There you go. Alright, y'all. Boom. Can y'all see that? Put ones in the chat if you can see this. I need to make my screen bigger. Nah, that ain't working. Okay, right here, y'all. And I'm going to move everything over so you can read all of this. This is right here. This is Umar Johnson's. This is the EIN number right here. And I got this off of ProPublica. All right. There's the website up on the top. Right here. Okay. You have right here. He's had tax exempt status according to this document right here since April 2020. Okay. There's the EIN number. Okay. And you can see, I just read to y'all something, and I want you to see if you can catch on to what I'm trying to show you. It's designed as a 501c3 organizations of any of the following purposes: religious, educational, charitable, scientific, literary, testing for public safety, fostering national or international amateur sports competition, as long as it does not provide athletic facilities or equipment, or the prevention of cruelty to children or animals. Now, children and animals. All right, right here is, remember I told you he had to produce some type of record of revenue and expenses, and you notice there's nothing there, but all of a sudden you got assets of $64K. What's going on? See here, if you just add this up, 572 plus 650 plus another 730, because this is what the total assets. Okay. Revenue. You're supposed to put this down. Something was supposed to be put right here. In 2021, you gained $117,000 in revenue.
But he doesn't have any expenses.
Any baby mamas of Umar, y'all need to pay attention. In 2020, he made $205,000. Okay,
But wait,
it's just what's up, sis?
pause. The whole
Pause.
thing is invalid because he didn't fill out the other side.
Facts.
You can't
Facts.
just put in revenue and don't put in your expenses because
Exactly.
that's how they decide how much tax to charge you. How much did you get in? How much did you put out? They are
Get him,
fabricated.
sis.
He filled out the form, but he halfway filled it out and sent it in. That's why it kept getting canceled. That's why his
I actually,
501c3 status got canceled.
I actually had the form where he tried to fill it out and didn't know what he was doing.
Well, he knew what
This
he
is
was
what I
doing. It just wasn't what he was supposed to do.
right, right.
He thought you could flub off the government like he flub off black people with a little bit of information. That's not how it works.
There you go, right here. What we talk about? Hold on. Here you go, right here. Let me go back. I gotta
Because
go
the
back.
only thing filled out is the revenue.
Facts.
Nothing else is filled out.
Talk to him, sis. Talk to him. Right here. Right here.
That would be an incomplete form.
Thank
He
you.
never completed the form. Therefore, his status was never initiated. It was revoked. That is
Thank
it.
you.
That is all.
Bingo. 2024. And these people right here, Kincaid Services Group, right here. These are the people that fill out that did the form. It says executive director. Everybody thought I was making this up. Right here.
But
It
has
says
anybody
executive.
Googled them and seen if that's a real place? Because you
Stand
can
by.
put anything on those forms.
Stand by, sis. I could
Shay,
also look up.
family, FDMG stands for, and we might as well all agree on this at this point. Family, the money is
Family, the
gone.
money gone.
Everybody talking about Umar got $1 million in a bank account. He done sat up here and moved money overseas. That's what smart people do. Umar is dumb as fuck. He spent all that
Facts.
money. Back in 2015, 2016, when Kim came out and told y'all what Umar did with the money then. So if he was doing that then, and he hasn't changed anything, that means he's doing the same thing. Look, Umar deadbeat baby daddy, first off. So that means every quarter or so, Umar gets pulled into court for back child support. And seeing as how Umar had access to some money because people was donating, he took that money and paid child support. Then, where was Umar staying when he wasn't in his mama basement? He was getting hotel rooms and shit, renting cars, getting booger sugar, going out and eating lavishly, flying overseas. Who do you think paid for all that? The donators paid for all of it, whether it was swiped with Umar card or their card. The money is gone. The money was gone as soon as it touched Umar's hands. That's it. That's all. Cocaine and cookies. And don't forget the sandwiches. Oh no, Shay, see, the much more is the booger sugar in the women.
Oh.
Booger sugar in the women. That's where a large chunk of the money went. See, that's why I said whether it was swiped by Umar card or the donator's card, because a large part of that travel was paid for directly by the donators. The money never went into Umar's hands. They bought the tickets, they bought the hotel rooms, yada yada woo woo woo.
Bougie Barbie, what's up?
All those clothes that he printed out to sell and never sold. Where does this money come from? All of it's the donator's money. Umar doesn't have a job. He has no income. None of his channels are monetized.
Belts with his face on it.
This ninja made a superhero doll, Super Umar.
The voodoo doll too. Don't forget the rock necklaces, the chicken gizzards.
Hey, Rivka.
Oh God!
Don't forget to hit that like button.
Yeah, we got
GM for the ancestors. I forgot. Shay. I say.
The libations.
Libations.
which means they've been supporting us since the fundraiser began. The people who want answers are people who have no vested support. 85% of our donors are repeat
Wait a minute.
donors.
Let me turn
which
the
means
heat
they've
down.
been supporting us since the fundraiser began. The
me turn the
people
heat
who
down.
want answers are people who have no vested interest at all in the project. So I don't answer questions to people who don't have any vested interest in the project. You follow what I'm saying? I don't go around offering answers to people
Barbie.
who don't have anything to do with what I'm working on, because this is a private Black community initiative. We don't owe
Pause.
them no answers. We don't take anything.
This is why, right here
Pause.
alone, it's
Wait.
good.
Wait. I
Get 'em.
said
Get 'em.
pause.
Get him.
Umar Umar isn't, but he says he is a clinical psychologist. First and foremost, that's never private. The only thing private about that is doctor-client privilege. Okay?
Right.
So if he
Facts.
is out here saying that he's a clinical psychologist running a school, he is going to be vetted. That means he has to show proof. He has to show degrees. He has to show certifications. He has to show, well, in case of that building, he got to show a lot of shit that he ain't shown. So for him to say it's a private matter, if you're even if you're opening a private school that caters to a specific clientele, you still have to be open to investigation by the public because you are opening a business in the public.
The
Facts.
donators ain't private.
That
No
too.
matter, as long as you got an EIN, if you got
No,
an
as long as he
EIN
has a 501c3, he has to
Well,
show his
that's
spending
facts.
on that
That's
school
facts.
because
That's
it
facts.
is partly funded by the government, whether that be through tax cuts, discounts, or whatnot. That's what that 501c3 gets you.
Yep. She ain't lying. She telling the truth, the
He
whole
has to
truth,
meet
and nothing
certain
but the truth.
requirements to keep that 501c3 active, and he has never done that. Never.
Nope.
Ever, ever,
Nope.
ever.
Ever.
If I ever go to a doctor and ask him, can I see his degrees? If I have to ask him, can I see his degrees? I'm walking dead out the door because they're supposed to be posted on his wall.
Yeah, I was going to say, usually doctors got their shit lined up. As soon as you get in
That
that
is
joint,
required
as
by
you walk into the office,
law.
Dang.
That is required by law. Okay? They don't just put that up there because they being pretentious. That is required by law. They have to put up their schools. If pressed, they have to show their clinical hours.
Yep.
yep.
All day, every day.
So for Umar to sit up there on that platform and say that this is a private endeavor is full of shit because you cannot have a completely private run school because you're not gonna have the money to support it.
What about the
Even
fact
private schools get public funding for certain things.
that we've already proven, not only on so many different levels, why this school is not going to open? For one, it's a civil rights violation. Two, you have yet to prove that you have removed all of that black mold out of that footprint. Three, not only all of that, how you
Y'all
think you gonna
keep
get
talking
to a
about
certain? How
y'all
y'all
be
think
think
y'all gonna get it?
y'all
Go ahead,
thinking
sis. Go
too
ahead.
deep. Y'all thinking too deep. Yes, the school
Let's
has
try
black
something. Okay.
mold. Yes, the toilets are fucked up. Yes, the grass is 10 feet high and it look like fucking Jumanji around that bitch. None of that matters. The only thing
Right.
that matters is that he has not gotten not a NAN license,
Facts.
permit, or
That's what I was
anything else from the city of Delaware to work on that building.
Yes.
So any work that is done on that building without a permit is
It's
illegal.
illegal.
That's what Kakalaka said.
Illegal.
That's what I was going to bring up. Kakalaka said, ain't nobody see no permits. So these black
All of
contractors
this
that you keep blaming
Look, all of this is public domain. You can call Waterworks and ask them, has anybody put in a permit on that address? You can call the electric company and ask them, has anybody put in a permit to work on that address? And if they say no, then you say, well, why are the lights on?
Right.
Because it's the building is under a 501c3.
Pause. It don't matter if it's under a 501c3.
You still
It
need
does
those
not
permits.
matter. He would need a temporary permit. He would need a permit to have the lights on temporarily for the contractors to work on the building.
Right. And
Yep,
don't
that
forget
is
about what
true.
Onk said.
Yeah.
Ain't no
What?
contractor in their right mind going to even start any type of construction or any type of work on there without
Yep.
checking the permits first, because
Yep.
Yes,
they're liable.
513. But we
If it's
gonna get to the
insurance.
most obvious. Look, there's steps to this. When you go and you buy a building, the first thing you have to do is go to the city to get permits if you want to do any work on that building. That's first and
Facts.
foremost.
Facts.
If he was gonna get the ground tested, he would have got the ground tested before he bought the building. But he didn't buy the building. He leased the building from that
Facts.
K-12 plus place for like $10.
Get 'em, sis.
Proper procedure has not been followed. We are not living in niggerdom. We live in the US
Facts.
of A, where rules still apply.
All day.
So therefore, there's no way in heaven or hell that school is opening anytime soon. That too, you
Not
can't get insurance on something like that. The only thing you can get insurance was an abandoned property in case somebody burned the building down.
even then, they got to go out there and inspect the building to see if it's worth being
Well,
insured.
the way that works is when the contractor goes and gets a temporary permit to cut the lights on, the contractor carries insurance on their business. So that's what covers that temporary permit, but it's only supposed to be temporary, and it's only supposed to be when the contractors are there working, be it the electrician or whoever. Okay, that makes sense?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
after the contractors finish their work, then you would apply for a full permit. But we ain't even got to the mold yet. You ain't even got to get to the mold.
Nope.
Because by the
You
time
stay
you
right here in
get
these
to the mold,
licenses.
look, if you call somebody in, they gonna do a walkthrough. And when they do that walkthrough, they gonna be like, looks like you need to get somebody in here to treat this before you do anything else.
Facts.
So either way you put these blocks in order, the school ain't opening. Umar ain't got no permits. He ain't had nobody come treat that building. He ain't had nobody come treat that land. He ain't had nobody fix the roof. He ain't had nobody so much as fix the toilets. He didn't get a permit to get the building painted.
That's why I said they're not even
Umar
gonna walk
likes
in
to
the building.
lie all the time. Lie all the
They're not
time.
even gonna walk in the
Lie all
building.
the
Any contractor
time.
in their right mind is
Umar
gonna
likes
walk
So
to
up
walk in there and walk
lie all
right the
the
see it.
fuck
time.
back out.
They're
Lie
gonna see the
all
black
the
mold right there, and they're
time.
gonna be like, wait, first of all, let me go
You a
back to the
liar.
hazmat suit.
You a
And you
liar.
already we already see black
And
mold
and
at
and
its
and
final
and
stage.
and
Sporing.
and and
He
and,
would be
and, and
fined if people would call up there and complain, but the school is in the hood, so people really don't give a fuck.
that's right. We trying to get to, but this live stream is for those people. I want this to be known. All right, this live stream is strictly for them people. Okay, because y'all the ones that need to hear this more than anybody. What we talk about? He's killing y'all. He got a loan. Well, if he got a loan for it, Bougie Barbie said if he got a loan for it, it has to be worth
Bougie
whatever the
Barbie,
lender.
he leased it for $10. You can go on the city
Yes.
of Delaware's
Carry back,
website and see he leased it for $10.
carry back,
Yep.
You don't need a
seller
loan for if you
financing.
need a loan for $10, you need more help than anybody can give you.
Yep, that's a fact.
Yeah, you complain. Are you not a
Mm-hmm.
member of the public, Shay? Are you not a member
I
of the
just
public?
told you what to do, Shay. You call up there, you ask the electric company, you give them the address. Does this place have a permit to have the lights on? And when they say no, you tell them, well, somebody's in there and they have the lights on and they're going to send somebody out there from the electric company to check. And if they stealing lights from like next door, across the road, or they got something hooked up to the light pole,
It
we
says,
ain't
correct
got
me if I'm wrong. It says, correct me if I'm wrong. Any 501c3 organization must provide its Form 1023, the application for tax exempt status, publicly provide its Form 990 annual financial return, disclose revenue sources, expenses, salaries, grants, property holdings, and
yes.
program spending.
Yes, you are correct.
Make sure y'all hitting that like
And
button,
she
y'all.
and this lady
These some people in the
that
chat
I'm
only
talking
27
to,
likes.
this lady in the chat that the lady that on this channel I'm talking to,
Oh,
she
but
not only was she in the Navy, all right,
but
all
let's
right,
be for
she's also got a degree in cybersecurity.
No, let me correct you. I have an associate's in systems administration and a partial bachelor's in cybersecurity.
Well, there you go. I apologize, but you heard
You
the
good?
credits for yourself. Okay, y'all heard the
But
credits for yourself.
for your information, and you can go to a big nonprofit like the YMCA, Goodwill, anything like that.
Yeah,
Go to their
yeah.
website and click on the About Us section. And there
Uh
might be a separate section for finances, but somewhere on that website, and that little writing down at the bottom that don't nobody pay attention to, is a link
oh.
where you can click on, and it will show you the full financial standing of that institution. Why? Because it's a nonprofit, and they have to show their financial records to the public, down to the salaries of the people that take out the trash.
Bingo.
You see
And
what I'm
Omar
yeah,
ain't
he
saying?
got
leased that
so
place for $10 or less, like he was in a bargain bin.
right.
And why K through 12 would lease that to him is anybody's guess. But they did. And for the past 5 or 6 years, he has sat there and watched that building slowly crumple even further.
and
The
pretend
only
like
thing
you're
that
doing something.
the only thing that looks more vibrant is the rock.
We don't owe them no answers. We don't take any federal money. You see what I'm saying? So, that's the problem
Wait a
because they want
minute.
us to be
Pause.
accountable to YouTube.
Pause.
They want us to
Pause.
be accountable to
Pause.
Cause
Instagram. They
Pause,
want us to
bro.
be accountable
Pause.
to the
Pause. He said he don't get federal money. What is a
most
501c3?
most nonprofits don't get federal money. Like I
So
said
what is a
before, the,
50?
the purpose of a nonprofit is the taxation and the access to certain products. Like you can get toilet paper, which you wouldn't think is a big deal, but when you have to stock a whole business with toilet paper, it's a
Right.
big deal. You get
Right?
toilet
Yep.
paper, you get paper towels, pens, all kind of stuff from the government, and you pay damn near nothing for it. Just
Right.
because of the simple fact that you are a nonprofit. You get
So in
discounts. Shit like
so in
that.
other
Just
words, sister, what I'm saying is, what you're breaking down what I'm saying. Because if he
mm,
didn't have that tax exempt, right? Then he would literally be backing up his statement. Because he has that tax exempt, even though he's not getting money from them, he's getting a discount.
well, see, that's the thing. It's word salad. It's semantics. You
True.
don't really get money from the government for being a nonprofit unless you're filing for a grant or a loan. So for him to
But
sit
you
up
get
here and say, "Well, my nonprofit doesn't get money from the government," is a goddamn false statement.
yeah. Yeah, because you
Because
getting that
even if
hookup.
he, because even if he did, even if his 501c3 status was valid, he still wouldn't be getting money directly from the government. He's acting like it's a cash transaction, and it is not.
No. I
But
mean, so
K
you're
12,
basically breaking down what I'm saying, though.
yeah,
I'm
K
just saying it
12
short.
is a business.
Hmm.
Hold on, it's called K-12 Learning or something like that. It's a business and they have buildings, old school properties or whatever, but they leased it to Umar.
Right.
I'm like, how did Umar get in touch with these people? You know what? But we
Well,
don't know.
they used. Well, I can tell you that. That was because K-12 had their hands in the mix with the Royer Academy, the Boyer Academy.
No, that would not
No.
necessarily be. No. They own that building and they leased it to Umar for $10. They don't own them. Well, the Moyer Academy, the Moyer Academy has passed many hands since it was the Moyer Academy.
Right. But
So
I thought that they.
when you
I
go
thought.
to the, if
No, I'm
you
sorry, guys.
go to the parcel, every state, you can go to the state website, put the address in, and pull up who owns the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
K-12 bought that. Well, Moyer Academy owned the building. They sold the building. The chemical plant bought the building. The chemical plant sold the building like 5 years later. Then
Right.
K-12 bought it.
Right.
So no, K-12 wouldn't have had anything to do with the Moyer Academy.
Okay.
The Moyer Academy was not a satellite school, charter school.
Thanks.
I think at the end of the day, he's just digging a deeper hole, and you're going to jail.
And he
You're
is.
going to
He's
jail.
just adding crimes on top of crimes on top of crimes, and people
When
don't.
you asked that in the beginning, how you get away with it so long? They just sitting back watching this dumb motherfucker. They making sure that when they take him in there, it's an open and shut case.
Stride Inc. owns it.
Yeah, but what if Stride? I
Yeah.
always thought about this. What if Stride
Stride Inc. is the new name for K-12 management. They rebranded
Okay, so
the
in
name.
2000, yeah, they renamed themselves every couple of years because they full of shit.
Yeah, they be once they get like some complaints
They say-
against them or something. And
Okay, so the Moyer and then look at that. The rock is painted yellow in this and has Moyer on it.
Mhm.
Okay, so 2015, the Moyer Academy was closed down. It was voted unanimously.
Mhm.
Let's see. Maurice J. Moyer Academy Academic Institute in the city of Wilmington sued the state of Delaware after its Department of Education voted unanimously to revoke the school's charter. They hoped the Newcastle County Court of Chancery would issue an injunction voiding the decision.
Right.
And the judge denied that motion, saying in part, it is the responsibility of state officials to make the tough decisions concerning whether a charter school is meeting its obligations under the Charter School Act.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that they were not denied due process, and students were not protected constitutionally from graduating from Moyer Academy.
The Yellow Rock was when the Moyer Academy had the
Yes,
the property,
Moyer Academy closed in
513 to
2015.
205 and back.
So it was opened in 2006, closed in 2015.
Well,
Oh wait, the state noted in its revocation letter that New Moyer had the lowest test scores of any charter school in the state, and that's why it closed in the first place.
right. Barn Keith, 3857. The reason why he's been getting away with it for so long because people haven't been speaking up, but now you have myself, Rem, Tripsies, LLC, J Witt, KKC. I mean, in the list, if I missed anyone, a Black Light TV, Cooking with Frank. Have I missed anybody? Since we've been bringing it to the table, people are starting to become more conscious about this situation. And why do they need to? Is because if that school opens up.
What is this?
Against this?
Donald Murray versus Umar Johnson.
Oh,
2021.
That's the guy that Umar. That's the guy that was the living.
Oh yeah, the handyman dude.
Yeah, that was him. Um, up until then,
Hold on, wait.
What's up, sis?
Summons returned 4/26/21 as to Umar Johnson, meaning they couldn't serve him.
Yeah,
But this
Uncle
is the
Mo
part.
TV did it too.
Yeah, he
The given provided address is MA High School. Buildings are boarded over, windows and doors, and appears vacated.
right.
Internet search says property foreclosed. Also indicated don't believe the hype about subject buying the property. No matching DMV record CJIS for subject.
yeah. Yep, you on it. Intergalactic rib tip.
Oh my gosh.
Struggle
And
streams.
took
I'm not accountable to
exposure,
nobody
right.
but our donors. So when donors have a question, they can call me and ask. And I know if they're a donor or not because we've recorded every donation we've ever gotten. Every one. You follow? So if you call say, Doc, I wanted to ask you a question about the school, sure.
Let me show you how
What's
that's
your name?
aligned.
When was your last donation? How did you make that donation? Let me confirm you. And you can ask all the questions you want. But if you're just a struggle streamer, you're just looking for content so you can just run with some negativity, I'm not giving you no answers. With that being said,
As many
let me
donations
clarify.
as he gets.
And that's incriminating itself right there too, right there.
Exactly. First of all, you said that. How do you know that you have it? You said you got a record of it. Then why you got 40? Why you got a 40 count class action federal lawsuit against you now? Because you did not know that who donated and when they donated. Because if you did, then you wouldn't have a complaint from 40 people. Says you okay? She have a technical difficulty. Umar doesn't have a
That is
real
a straight
physical.
deflection tactic.
Things about
Say that, sis?
FPG. The fundraiser began on April the 12th of 2014 in St. Louis. Originally, we wanted to purchase the HBCU St. Paul's College in Lawrenceville, Southern Virginia. HBCU for sale, they wanted $2 million. A buddy of mine called me up and said, Doc, there's an HBCU for sale for $2 million. Of course, we hadn't even started raising money yet. So the fundraiser began. We lost. The Chinese purchased it. And I'm embarrassed that black people let another race purchase an HBCU built by our ancestors coming out of slavery. The Chinese have.
Wait, we let them? Wasn't it black people that sold it?
Facts.
And you trying to blame it on black people to take the attention off of where that money went? Because you never explained where that 200 grand. You knew you needed at least 2 million to put in the bid, but your goal was only 200,000. I wonder what you had to pay for. What happened to that 200,000? Because you needed 2 million. You never spoke to the school at all. You were there illegally. We've already proven that. So how you blaming black folks for some shit that you ain't never even intend to of acquiring? You never intended on acquiring that.
Shay said.
Because if you did, you would have set the goal at the minimum bid.
Shay said
10 times. What was it? What, like 10 times lower than what the actual starting bid was. You need at least $2 million just to bid for that school, and you only wanted to raise 200 grand. What did you think that they was just going to give you a Umar discount without even speaking to him? You thought you was gonna pop up and be like, look, I got this 200 grand.
You know what's funny? Shay just pointed out that he didn't even go to an HBCU. On top of all of that, he's not even allowed to go to the
college.
Facts. And on top of that, he's not even allowed to go to the most Mr. Blackity Black, pro-black, all day black, and sometime on Sunday black. Can't even go to Howard, the most world known. Did I pronounce that right? Renowned? World renowned. Thank you, sis. World renowned. That means the whole world knows about Howard University, but yet you're supposed to be the blackest man on earth, the blackest African on earth, and you can't speak it. You're not even allowed to go on the property. Don't that say something? Don't y'all find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? I'm just asking. Just asking.
the St. Paul's. So we said, okay, we can't get St. Paul's. Let's keep on raising this money and let's try to just get a regular day school. So we started traveling all over the world. As I told you earlier, we almost ended up in Atlanta. The big issue with the early school search is once these property owners found out who I was, and let me be clear, most of the properties that we were interested in during our school search from 2014 to 2019 was Roman Catholic schools because they take good care of their property. I thought we were going to end up in Detroit also. Detroit had about 5 Catholic schools that we had enough money to buy. And once they found out who I was, they wouldn't sell. There was another Catholic school in Money Earned in Mount Vernon, New York. They wanted to lease it clean. I said, we ready to lease. They called the Vatican in Rome. He told me this. He said, half the Catholic schools in America are managed directly from Rome. I did not know that. So we had to call the Vatican and ask them if it was okay to lease the school to Dr. Umar. They said no. So a big part.
First of all, we got 64 people in the building. But y'all need to make sure y'all hitting that like button, family. Let me check these likes.
Okay,
64 people in the building, only 34 likes. That means 30 people ain't hitting the like button. We got 30. We got 30 Omarians in here or something.
it's 64 people watching. So
64.
Umar
Do I gotta pull Umar on y'all? 64 people watching, 30 likes, 34 likes. Trifling ass black folks.
So when Umar says that
Trifling
people
ass
call the
black
Vatican, he's lying.
Bunch of coons.
Trifling ass black folks.
We're gonna put y'all in the book, or we're gonna put y'all in the book of Boogie Butt Butt.
And some more till we reach our
The
goal.
only place that they called was St. Paul's Academy because.
Sis, are you in the dark? Oh, okay.
Nah, I ain't even fiddled with this camera on this laptop yet. The only place they called was St. Paul's Academy because he did that commercial there.
Illegally, and that ain't allegedly.
He wasn't even supposed to be on that property.
No, at all. No, 100%. Now, and I'll testify in court.
You don't have to. The school came out and said, we don't know this nigga. The realtor that run the place said, who? No.
Oh, my bad.
I'm trying to
of the delay was we couldn't get nobody who would sell us the property that we wanted, right? So we ended up in Wilmington, Delaware. We bought the school in 2019, only 5 years. All black money, no white financiers, no white bank. Purchasing a school in 5 years from the people's money from the community, I see no problem with that. So we get the school in February 7th of 2019, and we've been renovating it since. February 7th of 2026 will be 7 years. This past Saturday, we completed all the renovations on the school. Why were we delayed so much? And I'm not even going to call it delay because I believe in divine timing. If it didn't happen yet, it wasn't supposed to. You feel me? That's my position. But if we want to look at this practically, the reason it took us 7 years to do the renovations is because the black contractors, I'm going to say it, the black contractors who we depended on to help us cross this finish line sooner, they scammed us, they robbed us, they never completed their work. I haven't had a single black contractor.
At John Byrne Painting, the difference is in the details. With our expertise,
it's funny that he can't name not one of these black contractors.
Quote me on this. And
wait.
I'm pretty sure if any contractor, whether they black or white, they scam me, I'm putting you out there.
If you never had a black contractor, how could a black contractor do you wrong?
We know. I'm just saying though, I don't care if they're black or white. You scam me out my paper that came from the people. Why ain't you exposing that information to the people? That's money that they took out of the people's pocket. Allegedly.
That's criteria. That's criteria of the 501c3. You're supposed to tell people that.
So that's what I'm saying. So shouldn't the people have exclusive information to this? Shouldn't the people
exclusive? And they supposed to have public access.
Right. So why are you not telling who these people allegedly are.
If he
Like
tell y'all who
when
they,
something goes wrong, you blame black folks. You want to race bait black folks to hate white people and snow bunnies or whatever the case may be. But when something goes wrong, it's black folks who you blame.
let's give some examples. Let's start with
I've
those
had
Dookie
that.
Field toilets. You said
Let's
black
not.
contractors.
We done did enough with the toilets.
Okay, I won't
But
beat them
see,
up.
it don't even have to go that deep because you can't even show proof that he's had one contractor step in those buildings.
We have not seen any.
Facts.
Like I
You have
told
not seen a
you,
permit board nowhere.
you
You have not
can
seen.
call the light plant, the electric company, and the freaking Hall of Records. None of them have any permits on hand. Until you have the permit, you can either get the permit yourself or you can get the contractor to get the permit. But either way it goes, you need a permit for anything besides a walkthrough. So for
Regis,
Umar to say all this work was half done and everything, no, it ain't, because ain't no permits on record. Ain't no permits on file. Ain't no permits on record
You
with nobody.
you ain't seen no record
or
of when the projects
maybe,
were started or
maybe he might have
finished.
found some naive black contractors,
Well, no,
and
what he did was
halfway through the
find,
work they realized, wait a minute, we ain't seen no
and he,
permits.
no, because you would, these are things that you get taught in school when you get your license. You
Uh-oh.
gotta
Right,
have a permit. Either the owner has the permit when you get there, or you apply for the permit yourself, and that's included in the cost.
right.
So no, ain't nobody seen no trucks out there. He just making people up like he always do. Like I said, if you never hired a black contractor, how did a black contractor mess up the work?
Uh-oh.
It can't be both at the same time. You either hired them or you didn't.
True. That's true.
Y'all be getting so lost in the minutia of his lies that it's just a lie. It is just a lie.
It's a
all
lie.
fire
All
on it.
day, every
Lie.
day.
That's
Lie.
true. I'm still trying to figure that out too. I remember the one time we seen some cement trucks out there. You try to act like they was remember them blue. They were the blue cement trucks.
Right.
You
Right.
try to act like they
Right.
was there for him, and
Right.
the motherfucker pulled off.
Right. They were there to fix the property, the streets.
They were not
They
there for him. They was there for something by there, and he just took
the
advantage of it
city.
for a photo op. Like,
They
what
was
he
there
Exactly.
need
to,
to
Mm-hmm.
to fix the street or something, but it ain't
he
had
don't have
nothing
to
to do
get
with the school.
permit.
But we working, family, we working, and then these motherfuckers pull off.
You know what I'm saying?
That was funny.
More about this building. The building was boarded up and everything else. The building's still boarded up and everything else. Now you talking about the school it's done. Yeah, it's done, all right, because you finna lose your freedom and them $2.50 you got in your pocket.
Exactly. Cause that 40 count lawsuit is gonna open the door, and the feds gonna come on in.
Listen, all of this extra stuff, people should have just kept it to the facts in the first place, and it might not have went on this long. But everybody know it does not have to be a show. This is not entertainment. If Umar had came out as a comedian, okay, cool. No, he came out as an educator. And since he came out as an educator, he has to be held to the same level of scrutiny as every other educator out there. And compared to every other educator out there, Umar is a piece of shit.
Facts.
Much.
Embarrassment to collegiate careers all across the world.
This ninja got an associate's degree from a holistic college, non-accredited, but got y'all believing he got 6 degrees.
Uh-oh. Go ahead and drop that on them, sis. They don't understand. They don't understand. Go and talk
Hey,
to them. Let them see the truth. Show it to them. Well, send it to Ram, and we can
Shay, I'm
show
gonna
it to
say
them.
it like I've been saying it for damn near 10 years now.
Where can we find that? Where can we find the associate's degree? Where do we go to find that?
Type in
So I
Umar
can.
Johnson credentials. Hold on, I'll get it for you in a second. Let me answer Shay's question. Why
No
haven't the
problem.
feds been on him?
They are on him.
Because they
There
wait.
is. Let me answer the question. There's a difference between white people as a community and black people as a community.
Mhm.
When people figured out Bernie Madoff wasn't on the up and up, they went to the feds.
Right.
When people figured out that little black boy that was pretending to be a doctor and was scamming them old people out their money, they went to the police. Black people, we take our L's with a smile for some reason.
Meow meow meow.
Nobody
Right.
has called. Nobody has complained that has been directly affected by Umar Johnson. They can keep an eye
Bang
on them, but until they have an actual victim, they can't do shit.
bang bang
And that's why he's so comfortable to do what he's doing.
Because he knows
bang
majority
bang.
not gonna go to the proper authorities. They got mad and shut his PayPal down. They got mad and shut his GoFundMe down, but you don't really have to do much for that.
Nope.
And that's why it's taking so long, because the proper authorities have to have evidence and trails and shit before they can come pick somebody up. This ain't like the movies where you nope, it don't work like that. So
Need
they
a
just
paper
went
trail.
right to the end of his rope till he hang himself. All they gotta do is pick up the body.
X.
I'm gonna give you an
He's not
example.
talking to you. He talking
I'm
to
gonna
me.
give you an
Oh,
example.
he thought I said Max.
Yeah, he thought you said Max. I took the headphones off so that
I'm gonna
the
give you an
speakers kicked
example.
in.
Polite. Polite was sitting up here talking about cargo minions. And I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and send me your social security numbers and all your
Microwave.
information.
What was it called? The
And
restitution
the credit
microwave.
restoration microwave came later. But
Shit. Who you talking about the
we
insurances?
we found the
What the fuck he
actual
was trying to do?
we
When he
found
was trying to make insurances?
owner. No, I'm talking about a different instance, cargo minions. We
Oh,
found the actual owner of the cargo minion thing, the dude that was running it.
Yeah, I need to talk about. You talking about the buildings?
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
talked
that
to
did.
him, and he seemed receptive to calling the police. And then I guess somebody else called him, and all of a sudden it's, oh, I don't want to see another black man go to jail. Let me tell
fuck
Mitch,
that.
yeah, I ain't seen you in a minute. But
Take my money, you going to jail.
it doesn't matter what color you are if you're doing wrong.
Right. I don't give a fuck. Black, white, brown,
And
purple,
after the
pink.
cargo minium scam fell through, he started selling credit restoration microwaves where he could put your credit in the microwave and make it better.
I don't give a
Trip
damn.
got her
Black.
45 today. She killing these pseudos.
Fucking with my paper, it don't matter if you're black or
she,
white.
she got her AT4. That's what she got.
Which allowed Polite to go free and continue to do things until he did what he did to go to jail.
Yeah, when he grape.
We all know what
7 years,
Polite
I
now.
haven't had a black plumber, black electrician, black roofer, black HVAC, black painter, black floor person, not one black contractor who we paid to do the work ever finished what they got paid to do. Not one. So can't nobody
Show
say
me a
shit to
receipt.
me about how.
Show me an invoice. Show me
Facts.
Wait. Let me get this straight.
What?
All in one building.
All one building.
Painter.
Painting.
First of all, the painters were the old folk, the donors. So,
Wait,
that's a lie.
wait. Because 6 minutes ago, he said he never hired a black contractor.
Oops.
Now do
He
you
said
see what
black
I'm saying?
electrician, black
If
HVAC.
you
But we
never,
got proof
you've never
of all
hired
these
one, how
people
you
that try to
gonna
do it
sit
for
up there
free.
and say you hired these folk and they didn't finish the work?
Facts.
Never hired a black person. How did they not finish the work?
How does that all happen in one building though? I could see maybe one, but a painter, electrician, a florist, HVAC, and a contractor are
While
all five of those
listed out on
categories. Black
resumes,
folks that didn't want to finish the work.
RBG Tech, let me ask you a question. What can I do if I have your address, your social security number, and most of your pertinent information?
Steal your whole identity.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be Trip C's treehouse.
Not I.
Steal your whole life. Don't redeem the card. You ever see those AIs? Don't redeem it. Don't redeem it. Why did you redeem it?
That's just like me saying.
But they be funny as fuck.
That's just like me saying I jumped in the pool and got wet, and then 5 minutes.
Hey, where we go?
I never got in the pool. Both
You
can't
said
be true. I say that's like me saying I jumped in the pool and got wet, and then 5 minutes later saying I never got in the pool.
Right. So
Both
wet,
of those
still dripping.
can't be true at the same time. Either you never hired any black contractors, or every black contractor you hired never finished. But if every contractor you hired never finished, let me see some receipts. Let me see some text messages. Let me see some emails. Let me see something.
Right.
Let me not just take your word for it because you're full of shit.
Yeah, but he's using that as
That's the one too.
not to. You heard what he said at the end to it. At the end of it, he said, so can't nobody ask me shit about the school.
How are you
using these so-called black folks as an excuse not to give you proof about these black folks?
This man and hear him blatantly lie in front of you and not call him on it?
I don't know, man. There's these smaller channels that be wanting to get I think you would get more views off of calling him out than letting him.
In all honesty, I truly think that he's paying these people.
Well,
now, maybe I'm tripping.
That's why he's only on the
smaller channels. Like who got $5,000 to just be giving him for an interview?
Right.
Your channel only got 14,000 subscribers. You're not making that much on YouTube.
What did I tell you at the beginning of this? People will let people on their platforms if they know they're gonna bring them numbers. They ain't gonna pay you shit because your algorithm gonna pay you.
Right. I mean, shit. I don't know, man. I think I would have got more numbers coming at him and going at him for the wait, brother. We got proof that all these different contractors reached out to you for free and you turned them all down. So
hey, did y'all see what Switchy say? Switchy said, once upon a time I take your info and make a CPN, but I came a long way. What's a CPN?
People have offered Umar, all right, land, businesses, supplies, their time. He turned them all down because he said he just want the money.
Facts. Lord Jamal interview confirms.
That's the case, we take that statement. You never had any black contractors. They offered their services and you turned them down.
Right.
Oh. Wow.
You see what I'm saying? It's just lie on top of lie on top of lie. He turned these people down years ago. Lady offered him land with trailers on them to start the school off. He turned her down. Man offered a whole blueprint for the school. He turned them down.
Facts.
Supplies for the school. He turned them down.
Facts.
Come out and take a look. He turned them down.
Shout out to Mitch. That's
Mitch. $10 super chat.
No, it's Mitch. It's Mitch.
Mitch. Appreciate it.
That's Mitch, man.
Shout out to Mitch.
Oh.
Shout out to Mitch. Shout out to Mitch.
I clicked on it. It says these people love getting ripped off. They complain why they broke. Umar said come to Delaware. and his crazy ass ruler booked their
They
bus
booked bus
ticket,
tickets.
watched the London.
Lecture and one question ended him.
Yeah, no, I can't. So I ain't got my glasses. I left him at that last job.
I
Appreciate the super chat.
Monday.
It all counts.
These people love getting ripped off. Then they complain why they broke. Umar said, "Come to Delaware," and his crazy ass followers booked their bus tickets. Watch the London lecture, and one question ended him. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support, brother.
Appreciate the support.
And you made a valid point. For real,
Oh yeah, and it was teachers reaching out to him, offering plans and stuff. They was ready to form a committee for the school, and Umar turned all of it down.
All of them down. That's a fact.
Okay, I'm finna jump in the bushes for a minute.
Don't get in the bushes.
There's only a little bit of video left anyway.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a
Long it
minute.
took us to get this job done.
Uncle Bo
It took
did a
us
good
long
job breaking
because
it down,
of
too.
ninjas in the community who don't have integrity and work ethic. Black floor person, not one black contractor who we paid to do the work ever finished what they got paid to do. Not one. So can't nobody say shit to me about how long it took us to get this job done. It took us long because of ninjas in the community who don't have integrity and work ethic.
Can we
Now, do you
get
believe we
55
need
likes
more
this
help?
time?
Well, as I said, we finished. The renovations are done. We got to dot a couple I's and cross a couple T's, and then we have to go for inspection with the city of Wilmington, Delaware. We don't know what's going to happen with that because they never thought we would finish. Now that we're done, we now got to fight them. Because remember, they tried to sell the school behind our backs this past summer. We had a vacant property registration fee bill that we should not have even owed because as a nonprofit, you're supposed to get a 4-year waiver. They didn't give it to us.
You didn't get the waiver because you didn't properly fill the fucking form out. They're not just going to give it to you. You keep saying they were supposed to give it to you. They're not supposed to do shit but do their job. You did not fill out the waiver.
Facts.
The lady told you where to go do it. You didn't do it.
Facts.
Right? I call them up to see if we can come to some type of an agreement. If you're not going to give it to us, say that and let us pay. The woman in the office told me she would call me back on 3 different occasions. Never called me back. I emailed on 3 or 4 other occasions. Never responded to my email. All of a sudden, I get.
Can you show us some of the emails? Because they showed proof that they contacted you several times and you never got back to them. But you haven't shown us any proof that you ever contacted them at all.
Do you remember that video?
Times, but
Do you remember?
you showing us not a drip drop of proof that you ever emailed them. But those people that you keep lying on showed all the proof, the days, the times, down to the very time that they sent the email to you. They sent you the waiver join. They sent you the bill. They tried to contact you several times, and then they finally sent you the final notice. And then the last one is contacting you, knocking on you, putting that damn eviction sign on your door. They ain't trying to sell it behind your back. You knew that shit was coming.
What Umar don't want to acknowledge is the fact that those people are not going to risk their jobs, their livelihoods for Umar. That means all T's are crossed, all I's are dotted. They're going to do everything because a guy like this, okay, will be the guy that says, oh, you didn't do this. And all those lies he's saying, if that was really true, he would have a lawsuit against the city of Wilmington. Am I right or wrong, y'all?
Right.
Think about it. If just think about it. If that was what he just said was true, that he has grounds for a lawsuit, yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
So if he don't have the grounds for a lawsuit, all this right here is just jargon. Because if any of what he was saying is true about the city, why don't he have a lawyer?
That's true. And throughout this whole entire time, you notice that every problem that he brought up, it was everybody else's fault. He ain't got nothing.
Always. No
Always
accountability.
everybody. That's when you know a nigga lying. It's everybody
Bang.
else's fault. It's never their fault.
Bang. Bang.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't have no part into it. Nothing.
A phone call, Dr. Umar, the struggle streamers on YouTube, talking about your school is about to be auctioned in 21 days. I said, this can't be true. I just checked the mail. We ain't got no mail saying they trying to sell our school. All our bills is paid up except that vacant property registration fee.
So you knew that the fee was paid up, but you didn't expect to not. That's the lie within itself, bro. He just told you that he knew about the fucking fee. But you didn't know that they was going to auction the school off if you didn't pay it in a certain amount of time. A fee that you owed for years. Ain't nothing racked up in your brain that tell you that if you didn't pay it in a certain amount of time that they was going to sell the school. And no point in time that ever crossed your mind. You've got to be retarded. Or just think people are retarded because you just told a lie within a lie. We ain't got no bills except the registration bill. So that means you knew you had bills. He puts a little truth into a lie.
So I called one of my supporters in Wilmington. I said, can you go past the school and see if there's another set of paperwork on the other door? Because remember, we own both schools, by the way. Not one, two. We own 4 buildings. We own the block. Name somebody else in the black conscious community who bought a whole block. Nobody. I'm the only one. So anyway.
You don't own the block. You definitely do not own the block. There are houses on the block. How the fuck do you own the block? And you keep saying names. You don't even own the building.
Both schools, by the way. Not one, two. We own 4 buildings. We own the block. Name somebody else in the black conscious community who bought a whole block. No.
You can't either because you don't own it.
Hey, you want to bring?
So anyway, the struggle streamer stole one set of paperwork.
You want to bring up?
Got the other set of paperwork. She took
Brother
a picture
Malik?
of it and sends it to me, right? Guess what? If they would have took both sets of paperwork, if the haters would have took both sets of paperwork, I would have never knew that our property was going up for sale because the city of Wilmington did not communicate that to us. They would have sold that school behind our backs, and we would have never even known. So when I tell you getting ready for this inspection, we might have to get ready for war. We might have to get ready.
If you got time to come up, you can come up.
All right, I'll send him the link. Completes itself how it should, for sure.
It should. Either way, it don't matter. Yep. My ancestor Frederick Douglass told us more than 100 years ago, no struggle, no progress. If they want a war, we give them one. If I got to bring 3 million black people to Wilmington, Delaware and march on the city, that's exactly what we do. If I got to take them to court and sue them for $5-10 million for constantly discriminating against us, that's what we'll do. Whatever.
You've been saying that. And I
Where
think
was the march?
Look, people don't just realize what he just did. He just set up his alibi for why the school's not going to open.
Where was the march?
Alibi right there.
Where was the march
for?
Not
gonna pass that inspection.
Where was the march? Right.
So
where was the?
He's going to probably set a date for a grand opening, and he's going to lie on Delaware and be like, "Oh, they being racist. They won't give us our certificate of occupation or whatever the thing is called, occupancy."
Certificate of occupancy.
Right. Yeah. He's setting up his alibi. If you listen to him, he's setting up his alibi.
Where was the march on City Hall in Wilmington for the back due fees?
The what?
The back. You remember when the buildings were up for auction, and he said when he sat there and he asked where was the paperwork and where was this and where was that and how he was going to have had the people call in to the city of Wilmington and ask why are there back due fees?
That's what the dude did that found out that he was lying.
Do you remember that guy's name? I'm trying to find his video right now.
I forgot his name. I told him to fix it, but I forgot his name. I forgot the name. Dang, he do good journalism too. Just had to take my tongue. It's Black something.
Black something. Let's
It's
see.
like Real
Black
Podcast or something.
podcast.
I forgot what the guy name is, but he do real good journalism. But
And
Umar told them to call up and find out what's going on. He just didn't think people would actually call up and find out what the fuck was going on.
exactly. And they called up there and they found out the whole deal, and they found out that he lying.
Well, I hope that completes itself how it should, for sure.
It should. Either way, it don't matter. My ancestor Frederick Douglass told us
Hey,
more than
he
100
right
years ago,
there.
no struggle, no
Hey, brother
progress.
Malik.
If they want a war, we give them one. If I got to bring 3
Wednesday,
million
you got
black
the
people to
time, come
Wilmington,
up.
Delaware, and march on the city, that's exactly what we do. If I got to take them to court and sue them
What's up,
for
Om?
$5-10 million for constantly discriminating against us, that's what we'll do. Whatever it takes. I'm built for it. I hope they are.
See, he just set up his alibi.
Basically.
He just set up his alibi. He's blaming the state before it happened. So when they don't give it to him for the mold and all the other damages in the building, he already has his alibi set up. Oh, they being racist. Oh, it's hating ass Negroes that don't want to see me succeed. Ain't y'all getting tired? I don't see how his donors ain't getting tired of this same. It's with the women, it's the same alibi. With the state, it's the same old alibi. With the schools, the same old alibis. Y'all not getting tired of him just beating y'all in the head with the bullshit stick just all day, every day?
No updates on the building. Oh, the school is
No
finished.
update. He just told you that
What?
it's finished. So
What did you do?
finish?
What did you finish? Did you lay the towel like you said you've been waiting to do? Did you change the key? Did you rekey them locks? Did you rekey them locks? Did you get the mold off of the building?
Did you get the mold treatment? Did you do any of that? I strongly doubt it.
Huh? Because it takes 18 months at minimum to remove the mold.
That's what I was like saying. Unless he found a miracle treatment.
So wait. Can you pull up the Uncle Mo video and show these people this what it looked like about 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
Pull up the what?
The Uncle Mo last.
It's the same video. It's the same video we just played.
No. He did another video where he went up to the building. Recently.
He did what?
Uncle Mo TV did he recently visited the building within the last 2 weeks.
Go! People, great work today.
Hold on, this was a request from earlier.
Oh, this room 130.
Gotta start looking at things a little differently nowadays with Umar. Let's go!
Room 130.
Lights are rolling on a movie set today. Action, she's cutting down the back and things are waiting into the red roof in room 130. Homie gonna sponge my hair real nice and make me look real pretty. Rose of a home, let's go. Turning down the heat, you know where we meet. At the red roof in room 130. My dad gonna do my hair and make me look real pretty. Ain't no couch where he can sleep, but the bed is ready. So come and stay the night. Room 130. Drink so big they barely fit the silver screen. Director yells, heard as we end another scene. Bedroom nights, when me and the homie be sponge my hair all night. Probably won't get no sleep. Rose of a
There's Million, Black Life.
At the Red Roof in 1:30. My guy gonna do my hair
and make me look real pretty.
where he can't sleep, but the bed real steady. So come and stay the night in room 130. At the Red Roof in 1:30. My guy gonna do my hair
And make me look real pretty.
Ain't no couch where he can sleep, but the bed real sturdy. So come and stay the night in room 130.
And there you have it at room 130 where it goes down. No deal.
I think that was Lennon that was singing that song.
Lennon made the song. Lennon did that. That's what Lennon did. He made that. I'm about to send you the Uncle Mo TV. You got it? Go to minute mark 841.
All in the project. So I don't answer.
Not that one. No. You got to go to, I went back to Dr. Umar's FDMG Academy. What I saw this time shocked me. You got to go to that one.
Oh, so you talking about video of the school that we played already?
This happened. I don't know if we played it already or not, but I know he went to the school.
He just went back to the school. That was the video where we did the mold joint on.
Right. But that was December 28th. Ram.
That's the one we just did.
Right, but what I'm trying to get at is this. All right, how in the world? The day is the 19th of January. How in the world that you got rid of the mold 1, 2, almost 2.5 weeks? How did you get rid of $7 million worth of mold? That's the question at hand now. Is what I'm trying to get at. You see what I'm saying? Because he went there on December 28th. We are right now, January the 19th. So if you count, let's just count the days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 20 days? Ain't no way no hell.
That's what I
Not
just
no
said
20.
earlier. There's no way that he did the mold treatment within the last few weeks.
I'm just verifying what you're saying. That's all. Down to the day. 20 days. There's no way you could get rid of 7 point bingo right there. You can just stop the music.
Soon the mold gonna take over the whole building.
We just want to show the people what are we talking about. This is recent, y'all. This is all recent right here. You start from there, 841, and keep going. You can just turn the music down. That's what it show y'all what the mold looked like. And we got this from Uncle Mo TV. Shout out to Uncle Mo TV. What we try to prove is the point. Where? How?
Yeah, you go ahead and keep going. I gotta make a run real quick.
Yeah, do your thing. Right here. Okay? This is the tore up school bus. Then he's supposed to be transporting your children around. Please forgive me for the commercials. It be that way sometimes. But some didn't see it, bruh. Rem on your live. Oh, we about to show it to them. It's coming
Hold
up.
on, you know what? You pull it up, so I don't. When I
all right. I got you. I'm tracking. All right, cool.
You pull it up.
All right, hold on. No problem. I'm on it. Like dog on it. To cow. Uncle Mo TV. No, Uncle Mo TV. Got him. Bam. Bow, 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 bow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, here we go. I got it. You want me to share it on my screen? All right. I'll share it on my window.
Where's it? Yeah, share it on your screen.
I'm on it. I just shared it, I thought.
Hold on. I got it.
All right. Okay.
This
is what I want to show. All right, cool. Okay, I want to show y'all right here. Voila. Bam. So you did what, Umar? Huh? I don't get that. I don't understand how. Right here. Right here, y'all. Umar did what? This how you know he lying. Right here. This how you know he lying right here, y'all. Facts. Okay. How? Shout out, right. Shout out, Rebecca, you're right. Shout out to Uncle Mo. But right here, y'all. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. Huh? Wait a minute now. Let's go back. Right here. It's not, that just, that one. One. This is signs of moan right here. But you got two of them. And we ain't even got started yet, y'all. Exactly. Exactly. 513 to the 205 and back. Exactly. This is 20 days ago, y'all. 20 days ago. This man right here, Uncle Bo, went down there and showed you. Right here yourself. This is all black mold, y'all. Right here. So the school ready? Umar Fuggus didn't finish nothing. Those buildings are mold. Exactly. That's very true. I want y'all to see this. I want you to see what I'm talking about. Okay? I want you to see what's going on. This is what this guy has done with your money. This is what your donations go to. Y'all paying for black students, right? And you getting black mold. You paying for black students, but you getting black mold. Huh? How does that work? How does that work, y'all? Black students, but you getting black mold. Make that make sense, y'all. Please, make that make sense. Happy MLK Day to you too, sweet DJ. Straight up. Look at this crap, man. But we working on exactly a major hazmat work. That's why I said this right here, just the material. See? Look right here. See right here? Look. But your school ready to be open, right? That's a syringe right there. Why is that there? Children can get by that, near that, get a hold of that. But you ready to do what? You ready to do what? The school is open. What? You see the lie that's been told? Do y'all see the lies? This is what I want y'all to see. This 20 days ago. This is the other building across the street. There's the painted building over there. Okay? We're going to show y'all about that. And see this snow right here? Hold on. This snow right here? I need to close it for a minute. This snow, all this snow y'all see? Right here? This is going to, Molden's going to take this and act like it's food and go bananas with it. Molden's going to take this right here, this snow that y'all see right here, and it's going to eat it. And it's going to go. And it's like this stuff you call snow is like amino acids. It's like steroids for mold. That's what the snow is going to do. The snow is going to make that mold even worse. And then come summertime, and when the sun come out, when it does get hot over in that area, in the tri-state area of Delaware, New Jersey, and Philadelphia, the sun is going to heat up and cook all of that black mold. Going to cook that black mold. And then black mold, the spores are going to open up and it's going to get the poisoning. This is crazy.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, sis.
Sad.
Yeah, and it's terrible. This is 20 days ago. That is not the Black Star Line, y'all. That's not the Black Star Line. That's black mold. That is not the Black Star Line, huh?
Pause it for a second.
Yes, ma'am.
When you have something like a mold infestation, black mold infestation, there are different stages to it. That stuff burrows in to the building. So basically, it's going through the concrete. That's why it takes so long to treat it, because you have to make sure you kill all of it. Now, that being said, it would cost more to treat that building than it would be to just tear it down and start over at this point.
Facts.
So there's no point to all this. Can we all just get on the same page? That school ain't never gonna open, especially not
ever.
Location.
Ever.
DMG stands for, and this is the irony of all of this: family, the money gone.
Money don't.
And flip that around like that from Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy for Outstanding Black Boys to family, the money gone. Which is exactly what Umar did. He dangled a school in front of you. And when you gave him the money, he an Indian giver. He's an Indian giver. Now, he might not have known it was mold in that building, but the simple fact that he didn't put a tarp over the hole in the roof made the whole thing worse, because now you have water, standing water with black mold, and whatever it prefers to eat, because it wouldn't have spread so far in that building. So that means it has food, it has water, and it has plenty of sunlight and shade.
Well, that's trips.
Which is all a recipe for disaster. Might as well just tear that building down and start anew. But you can't, because the ground is contaminated too.
They kept jumping.
Well, that's why you're supposed to get inspections done before you buy property.
Okay.
Now, before anybody asks, I've never sent a red cent to Umar Johnson. As soon as I heard him, I knew he was full of shit because my mother is a teacher and my grandmother is a teacher. So, you be around teachers, not just them, but other teachers when they hang out. Teachers say stuff around you because they know that your parent is a teacher. So I know how some of this stuff works, and that ain't it. All the way from the old school to the new school. Right, Shay had elderly people in there painting and stuff. Them folk gonna get sick if they ain't been sick already.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, like Manny said, it's going it'll take damn near 2 years to
remove the mold.
remove the
18
mold.
at
Not
minimum.
counting the we're not even counting the contaminated soil.
$7 billion
Not even counting that part. So
just
that's
to
a whole
get it
nother
started.
process in its own.
Okay, black mold spores primarily through microscopic spores carried by air currents, water, water, and on surfaces, but it only grows and colonizes near areas where it finds moisture, an organic food source like drywall, wood, paper, and suitable temperatures, often starting after water damage, there's a hole in the roof, and spreading rapidly through HVAC systems or general air movement. So, spores are incredibly light and float on air, spreading easily through open windows,
See the
fans,
black.
and especially HVAC systems, which act as an expressway for mold throughout a building. So, I don't have to read that whole thing, but I could keep going. This building is a ticking time bomb in that neighborhood.
Sis, look at the black mold coming up, forming around the window, underneath the paint.
Mold travels through moisture.
Yeah, I
There's a
sure
hole
did.
in the roof.
I sure did. I broke it down in the last video.
Not to
I sure
mention
did,
we just had a snowstorm.
Right. And
We
remember
just
how
had a
they Tim
snowstorm.
look on the inside every time it rain and stuff, it be standing water.
It's been
Look at the
raining
mold.
raining and
They was
snowing like
they
Ram,
hell.
were in
Ram.
there.
Look at
And
the mold right
that's
here.
Past 2 3
why
days.
that's
Look at the,
why they told everybody to stay out of that building. That's why they told Umar to stay out of that building.
see the mold right here, y'all. Right there. It's already forming.
I think he got to be kicking something in the Stride Inc. because why would a company
Well, no,
you know
because the
sacrifice
Look,
thing
their reputation, their
there's your
not
business?
really
gin.
because see
There's your gin.
y'all thinking about it wrong because they just leased him the building. Anybody could have leased that building. And it might have been for $10 too.
I know, but doesn't that make them liable for what happens to the people
Not
or what
really,
happens?
because there are conditions and terms in that contract that Umar Johnson has not met when he leased that building.
Oh, so
And I don't think Stride Inc. is based out of Delaware.
what if Stride Inc. was the FBI putting Umar up to this?
Ooh.
I'm just
That would
playing
be more
conspiracy
like the
theory,
CIA.
devil's advocate. What if it was the FBI that
That
sent
would be
Umar to take the
that would be
people
more the
down,
CIA's
divide and
venue.
conquer? Huh?
I said that would be more the CIA's venue, but nah, they ain't gonna
Or the
waste.
CIA? You know, I mean, she did say she saw a big ass file on his desk that had the big FBI symbol on it. But you gotta when you share your joint, you gotta stretch the whole thing out.
All right, cool. I got you. I'm on it now.
You gotta stretch the whole screen out.
Yeah, Shay.
But what if that? Let's play conspiracy theory, devil's advocate. What if?
Antonio.
What if there is the slightest chance that he was sent by them folks? Because if you think about it, he's causing division between blacks and whites, and not only he's doing that, he's causing division between black folks.
I don't know any
He's killing
any
two
white
birds with one stone,
people
and he's
that take.
draining the
Wait,
resources that could be
I
spent
don't know
on other things.
any white people that take Umar Johnson seriously. That's one. Two, I hardly know any educated black people that know of Umar Johnson. So anybody that would be of any consequence don't even know this motherfucker exists.
Hey, I'm just putting the theory out there. I ain't saying it's true. I'm just putting the theory out there. There's always a possibility. You never know with this tricky ass government.
Umar's name was
Daddy
on
Yo, I was reading
leased
some of
this
the
building. Umar has a contract in place where he leased this building from Stride Inc., which at the time was K-12 management or whatever it's called.
right. No, but I was reading some of like the unsealed CIA and FBI files and shit, and I would not want to work for either one of those organizations because them motherfuckers don't even trust each other.
They passed the point where they
They
have
be
to send
running
agents
psyops
in.
and black covert ops on each
You
other.
ain't never read the spook beside the door.
That shit be crazy. I'd be like, why would you want to work for an organization where you don't know who the fuck is a double agent? You don't know who the fuck works for who.
After a certain amount of time, it becomes a self-perpetuating thing. They don't have to send agents in anymore. Umar came in with an agenda, and it was to take black people money. Quit giving
Right.
the government
And they
more.
let him.
Yeah.
You over here
As an
blaming the devil. The
unemployment
devil
agent.
ain't
Because
had nothing to do with it.
if at any time these donators would have called the proper authorities and filed
Facts.
complaints,
Facts.
Umar would have been in jail.
Been
Heck
in
yeah, he
jail.
did that. Go back.
Y'all get mad. Y'all get mad when officials get in y'all business. And then get mad when officials don't get in your business.
Right.
You can't have both ways at the same time.
That's true. Pause. The fact that the nigga put himself in between, is that Nat Turner? Or that's
Yeah, on the right. On this side, that's not
Like,
Turner.
that look like a scarecrow. That don't look like no
no,
Nat.
that,
The
or
only
that's
reason
Jock,
I
that's
know
Lehman,
that's Frederick Douglass
or whatever.
is because
No,
of the
that's
hair.
that's Nat Turner.
And the
He
only
really put
reason,
himself
yes, he did.
in front of them though.
That shit look crazy.
Get off there. You better get. I'm telling you, mommy come back, she gonna fuck you up, bro. You better get up off of there.
What is Tico at with his tickets in the beer room? Because he need to sell some of these motherfuckers that's sending Umar money.
But the thing about it, anything that Nat Turner did was way more revolutionary
Than he could ever do.
Abandoned school.
We gotta quit taking people for their word.
You put yourself before them before you even did the work. Hey, Mitch, appreciate
Thank you, Mitch.
the super chat. Next
Shout
time,
out to Mitch.
you should send it to the Cash App, but it's all still appreciated. It's all still going back to the channel.
Y'all get a government too much power.
Y'all know YouTube taking 60%
was
of that.
working for the Department of Homeland Security, printing off kill whitey shit on the office copier.
Mitch, these are for you, brother. Thank you. Mitch.
They didn't catch him until he messed around and left some papers in the copier, and somebody saw it and got scared.
Hold on. I've been wanting to talk about him too.
Who?
The tenderism dude being used. And then once, he didn't brought the fame to the. You seen the tenderism dude, man. I want one of them ribs. I don't give a fuck if it was black owned or not.
I don't know
that
what
nigga cooking it. That nigga cooking it.
Who you talking about?
I care about who cooking the food. Fuck who own it.
Right.
Who cooking that motherfucker.
Right.
But I do understand what they're saying is because like he basically pushed the dude to the side and stole his whole persona and act, and people are like, no, we didn't.
What are you talking about?
We didn't fall in love with you. We fell in love with him. Like, and then he trademarked tenderism. Like,
I don't know what you're talking about. I was talking about
the dude. You ain't never seen a tenderism dude with the rib falling off. He picked the rib bone up, the rib and the meat fall off the bone.
No, bro, but you know
Y'all
I
ain't see, oh, I got to show
pork
y'all.
no
Y'all got to
more.
see tendernism.
So
What in the world are you talking about?
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God,
accept your
my mouth
your
water every
flesh
time I
plate
see.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god!
God, my mouth water every
right now.
time I
But
see
I saw
this
it
shit.
flash by.
I
The
didn't know what he was talking
tendernism
about.
guy. No, they said Hinduism. What the fuck?
Hinduism.
Hold on. They put Hinduism. Hold on. Y'all ain't never see Mr. Tendernism? Oh
No,
my God. Well, the dude
no,
got this
no.
restaurant popping. They
Uh-huh.
thought it was a black-owned restaurant,
Right?
right? This dude got the joint popping. Like, watch. Like, I'm gonna show you. Watch this shit fall off the bone.
Wow.
Oh, and then you
Yeah,
come in.
he hungry, Shay.
I thought
Y'all
I'm
got
really
me. I'm
I'm
about to.
looking at it. I smell food behind me too. I was like, God damn, it got me that mesmerized. But watch this.
Shucks, you ain't the only
Watch this
one.
shit him. Look at this him. Watch this him.
Wow. Wow. He said
Off
this
the
him.
bone. Oh my God. The
What is
meat,
that? A
he
beef
Wow.
can't
rib?
pick the meat
Now,
up.
I
Yo.
might be interested.
So he got the restaurant famous. It blew up all
Right?
over social media, line all the way across the corner.
Right?
We found out that he doesn't own it. It's owned by a white guy.
He
At
exposed it.
first, everybody's like, okay, cool. But he's the guy grilling it, so they still going there. But then
Right?
he kind of pushes him to the side and steals his whole shtick.
Wow.
And he's not a partner or nothing, doesn't give him no ownership, no nothing. And
Right?
then you got him recording you. They caught him in the back, he pushed him to the back and got him recording him. And first he had him doing promos, and this is where he fucked up.
Right?
You know, Keith Lee,
Right?
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 The
Right? Right?
food, the ex UFC dude, the food critic.
The food critic. Food critic.
He
Yeah.
shows up to give him $4,000 tip, and they wouldn't let him see him. He fucked up. You know, you Keith Lee come to your restaurant, you want to make sure that he get everything
Right?
he got there for, because he gave him
Right?
a great review. It's just
Mm-hmm.
you fucked up when you didn't let him see him. So you know how people is about Keith Lee. They was outraged, but then they start finding more and more, less and less of Unk and more of the white owner
Antonio, what you
doing
talking
his
about?
whole shtick. And then they found out that he trademarked tenderism, as if the old head didn't make that up. And he's not a partner, he's not nothing. So you used the man and then threw him to the back.
Facts.
That's basically what everybody feels like. But you got fuck all that. Look at the meat. Oh my God.
But see, this is what happens when you jump on bandwagons. If I see that, I don't think he owned the place. I think he
I thought he
working.
was just a cook too. Look, he can't even jiggle the meat without it. Oof. Whew.
That's how I know he the cook. He's so happy by how it turned out. And it don't mean you can't be the cook and the owner, but just because you see somebody on it don't mean, unless they explicitly state I'm the owner. That's y'all fault for hyping it up. And see, he got there before they pushed him to the back.
Yeah, like it seemed like the more popular it got, the more the owner was nowhere in the picture. Nobody knew who the fuck he
Then
even was.
he got jealous a
Soon as
little
that
bit.
shit jumped off and he started getting famous, it seemed like the owner wanted to take his fame instead of just playing the background as the owner. And you know, a lot of
Or
black
maybe
people feel
he
like
felt like
this is this
nobody
is this
was
is
giving
what
him
keeps
any.
happening over. Black folks who do groundwork for a company and they don't get recognized, they just get pushed to the back. That's how a
Why
lot
would
of people
you do
feel
all
about it.
that groundwork and work for somebody for 50 years if you have a proprietary recipe? I'm sorry, but at some point you got to take self accountability. If it's your recipe that's got the restaurant popping, why aren't you getting shares in the restaurant or some kind of management contract, something to sell your recipe to them? Something. I mean, Sweet Baby Ray's on the front of a bottle for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's
Get
that's the
some
whole thing about the tenderism, dude.
I'm
I
telling
don't
you,
give a fuck. Long
looking at
as he on the
him,
back, I don't care who own it. As long as
looking at
he
him,
is back there on that grill.
he probably worked for the son of the original owner.
he do. Yeah, I don't know who. I don't know how that ownership shit goes.
I'm
All we
looking at
know
this
is
and I'm telling you,
people
he
thought
been
that it
working
was a
there.
black-owned restaurant, so
He
they
been
feel like
working
to
there for
put him
40,
out
50
front, make
years.
people think that it was a black-owned restaurant, and then when the fame came, you try to push him out of the spotlight.
But if that's the restaurant's page, if he on the restaurant page doing that, that means the owner had to give him permission. So like I said, the owner probably got mad because they ain't even acknowledging him.
But it was
They
his
like
idea
this.
to promote to bring
If
in
you
the
work for somebody else and you propose an
right,
idea,
but he should still have like
you did in a
he
perfect
made your company
world,
better than what it
in a
what it was.
perfect world with perfect people, that's how it works. But we all know this world is fucked up. If you propose an
Yeah,
idea
true.
to your boss, you better be ready to have some paperwork there to say, okay, if this pop off, I want this much of the proceeds, especially in this
Right.
day and age when we know that stuff can go viral.
I don't think Unc cared about the proceeds. I don't think he really cares. Period. It's the people that do.
But see, you can't get mad because you made this concept up in your head. You can't get mad at that restaurant because it ain't what you thought it was. Okay, Shay, be safe. I mean, that's the power of social media. You got to take the time instead of jumping on a bandwagon just because he's jumping his meat around and say, "Oh, it's good." Don't mean he own it. We got to take some accountability at this point. That's how people keep getting scammed.
Now, I feel like if Unc really cared about it, he would have stood up for himself.
If Unc
It's
cared
just
about
you
it,
know
he'd have
how,
made another page and been on that talking cash shit, getting paid.
but you know how in some cases black power only works one way.
But that ain't about black power. That's about not having any kind of economic forethought.
Yeah.
If somebody got the money and you got the idea, that's a partnership.
Right.
I already
That's what
wait,
everybody's mad about. They
wait.
like he had the idea and you still ain't make him a partner or nothing.
Let me finish my sentence. Let me start over. If one person has the money and the other person has the idea, that's a partnership. But
Hmm.
if you work for the person with the money and you give them your idea, it's theirs. Now, you can ask for some kind of remuneration or you can keep it to yourself and do it for yourself, but you don't do that because you don't have the money. That's why you ask for remuneration in some form of contract beforehand. That's it.
And I get what you're saying.
If he came up with that idea and that is that restaurant's social media page, then he should have had some kind of contract in place. If I'm gonna be the spokesperson, this is what I'm getting.
Facts.
Nope, Mr. Switchy, and I ain't going. But see, it ain't the community in an uproar. It's social media in an uproar. 95% of these people talking shit about this situation ain't never been to this place. Besides Keith Lee, and we all know he always gonna say something. In other news, Druski did some kind of church skit where he flying across the ceiling. Why do I say I'm not surprised?
Yeah, we got a skit. We got a live prepared for that tomorrow,
You
I
and me
believe.
both, sweet DJ. You and
Oh,
me
you
both.
talking about that Drewski thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, just,
she
just
brought
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
we
that's a
got
whole
a
nother live stream we
Lennon,
gonna do.
yeah, we got a live for that.
But
Lennon lied about it now. Talking about Umar said something about it. He agreed with it or something. I don't know.
the who, what, when?
Why would he? Why
Lennon,
would he not? Why would he not? You gotta think about it. Umar and what Juicy was making fun of
Kevin.
is the same thing. Umar is no different than those pastors that Druski was imitating or making or
Yo, back
clowning.
up from your mic. Just a little
My
bit.
bad. My bad.
No, it just make you sound distorted.
Oh, my bad. Sorry about
Seven,
that.
Vernon, Coley. The people that went to the place didn't make him viral. The people on the net, exactly.
Right.
They all want to have some viral moment, and then when it ain't what they thought it was, they want to get mad and kick up a fuss. No.
He do, sweet GJ. He does want to get. He wants relevancy.
He won't
There's
want
no
to
question about it.
him so bad, but they have it.
Oh, where is that
Right?
video?
What video?
I think he was on point.
Who was on point about what?
Oh, you want to wait till tomorrow?
Oh,
If you,
else.
I mean, I could just send you all the info right now.
I don't need info on what, bro.
I'm talking about the. Well, no, we did a thumbnail. That's what I'm thinking. But I mean, if you want to talk about him, we could go right in on him.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's only a 5-minute to 3-minute video. How much can we possibly do off of that?
Not a lot off 5 minutes unless you just talk.
Let me see what I got in my bag of tricks.
With the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word.
You gonna get pregnant with the word of God.
It ain't no worse than what they be saying on TBN.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I want to find the one video where he gave an example of everything that he was doing. He showed a real preacher actually doing these things.
Oh, I got
that one.
You mean a reaction video? There's a reaction video like
where
that.
he's like showing.
No, they got actual preachers doing this mess.
They got actual preachers like actually
like TBN used to be wild back in the day.
Yeah. Let me look on my song. Is this not? We done
Umar
with
Johnson supports Druski. How the fuck he keep popping up?
See, wait, I got one.
It's one where like you can like find a video.
Right here. This is one right here. I see what you are.
You gonna get pregnant with the word of God.
There's a clip where they
watch this, y'all.
Every time they did this shit.
Yep. This is the one right here. From Cooling, yeah.
Hold on, wait. What did you just?
No, I got one up too. This is the one I put.
What happened? Go ahead, play it. Oh hell no!
This is real, man. TV after dark used to be wild as fuck.
Oh my god, I used to hate seeing that shit in church, yo.
Tell me about it.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. When my mom did it, yo, me and my brother started laughing. You know, she went to the bar the night before. Me and my brother was like, "Get your ass up."
Wait, the title, Benny Hinn and the Magic Coat.
Oh, when he hit him with the coat.
Good, Dequa.
Yeah. And then so the people that's holding him up. You've been making a mockery of the church for the longest time.
Wait, look at dude in the orange sweater. Watch him. He fell for Benny.
He's overcommitted.
Y'all off the chain.
This is the mess they used to do at TBN.
Bro.
Benny Hinn in the Magic Coat. He needed more than one slap. Coat missed him entirely.
Oh yeah, this one right here is the bomb too.
Well, how can you
Hey,
get
Ram.
mad at Druski for making fun of that? You motherfuckers have been making a mockery of the church
How do people believe this shit? Like, he ain't even hitting half these people with this coat. They just so excited. They just falling out.
I don't know. I never understood I never understood that.
I used to see this mess and be like, wait a minute, what?
I've never felt the Holy, and I've
They call it the
tried
jacket
to
of
feel.
deliverance.
That's the one thing I never got with religion. I could never feel as passionate as everybody else
Everybody else.
did, and I
Seems like
always thought
everybody
something
else
was
in the
wrong with
wrong.
me for it.
Right.
And I when I was young, because you just feel, because you don't know no better. You just know you everybody else is feeling this way. You're supposed to feel that way, and I just look around like I might be the devil. That's how I felt when I was a kid. I was like, yo, I might be the devil because I can't feel this Holy
Pause
Spirit.
it for a second, bro.
I'm trying.
Oh wait,
I can't feel it.
I've been talking about pause it. It ain't playing. But for those of y'all that don't know, my YouTube career started out in the alternative Christian community. Okay?
Oh no, not the alternative.
Yeah,
Oh Lord.
that's when we don't go the Kojic route because I can't stand out at hollering and shouting and hooting and hollering.
Hello?
I grew up in the hall, the
Then they get to
Kingdom Hall.
speaking in tongues.
Kingdom Hall.
Yes, we
I
don't
think
do.
the speaking
We
in
don't
tongues
do.
shit is a load of bullshit too, because
Well,
everybody's saying the
here's the
same
thing
shit,
about it. In the
but you
Bible,
don't know what you're saying.
pause. That's the problem. In the Bible, it says that they do speak in tongues, but when they do, there's an interpreter there.
Right. No, don't
It
nobody
comes
know what
in
the fuck
two. It
nobody's
comes
saying.
in pairs. The person speaking in tongues and the interpreter. And tongues is not always something like tongues could be. I speak English, but you speak Turkish, right? So all of a sudden, we in Turkey at your church, I don't speak a lick of Turkish. All of a sudden, I start preaching in English, and all of a sudden, everybody understands me in Turkish. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not it ain't all that. It's not all that. People got life twisted. This started in the 50s, 60s, because we did a lot of research on this. You know, I do a lot of research on cults and shit. So Jim Jones then fell into it the 60s and 70s with the charismatic movement and the free love movement and all of that. But the church was hit by the charismatic movement. So the charismatic movement is speaking in tongues, barking like dogs. They sitting up there playing with snakes, rolling around on the floor, you know, stuff like that, stuff like you see on these televangelist channels. So it is believed by a certain portion of the Christian community that the Christian community was infiltrated, and all of that is demonology.
And before anybody get mad, we not attacking God. We are talking about the behavior. Big difference.
You ain't never heard of nobody barking like a dog in the Bible that didn't get cleansed. Bougie Barbie, they supposed to show up at the same time. Like if you're in the middle of prayer, there's one person speaking in tongues and there's an interpreter there. That angel language or whatnot. One of them speaks it and the other one hears it, and it's in tandem. But you don't see that in the regular churches. All you hear is somebody shouting and jumping around. So you know the difference is clear.
I think that shit is stupid as hell.
You get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. Impregnate.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nash, and welcome to Coolin' TV, bro. This video is probably one of Druski funniest videos I've ever seen, bro. This is definitely one of his top 3 videos. They say
Wanda told us earlier this month that she could not have a baby anymore. So I impregnated. Wanda told us earlier this month that she could not have a baby anymore.
Wanda told us earlier this month. Wanda eggs is hard boiled and rotten. They not even eggs no more. That's the black mold on her eggs. Is the black mold on the side of Umar building.
Facts.
That's what make this part so funny.
Funny.
They look like they.
So I impregnated her with the word of God. I'm going to impregnate everyone with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. Impregnate. I had somebody in the congregation ask why I'm wearing Christian Dior and Christian Louboutins. Because I'm a Christian and I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some praise.
He had the red bottoms on.
You know what? That sound like some stupid shit one of them mega pastors will say.
It
And that's
do.
why they
It
mad.
do.
And that is why they mad.
I'm a Christian.
Wait,
The problem is
too close to home for them. Because if you
exactly.
laugh at this,
Mm-hmm.
you can laugh at the mega pastors. The mega pastors ain't got nothing to do with God 9 times out of 10. Nickel, baby.
Facts.
Benny Hinn in his magic coat. The Lord
It's a
ain't never
mirror.
hit thine congregation with your jacket, and they shall be freed.
Sis, it's a mirror. And see, and mirrors sometimes make people uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem.
I like Umar. Yeah, dude. And Umar said, I like
He
these.
agree with it. That's why Umar approves of it.
Because it's a reflection of him.
Right.
And I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some praise. Give him some praise. So we are raising funds for a project in Zimbabwe. Yes, we are trying to get a congregation over in Africa. Amen. We wanted to raise $4 million for that. Amen.
$4 million.
Hallelujah. That needs to appear today. We are not letting anyone leave until we reach our goal. Amen.
Lock the door.
Hallelujah. Life savings here. Give him some praise for that. Give it his life savings up. Apostle Richie says, baby, can you help me? I said, can you help me? I said, can you help me? I'm gonna finish this word here, and I'm gonna do the Christian version. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do the Christian version. I'm driving this Bentley Bentayga because I believe in Christ. Can you leap on your legs like a survivor? Can you leap on your legs?
The pastor did that recently.
You said a pastor.
So the money fall out your pocket.
You said a pastor need to be scooped.
Wait. Here it go. This is why Druski did.
Jesus, you are Jesus, you are Jesus. Still praise the Lord.
There's the pastor floating in his
Come on, man. Hey, get your hands off my pastor right there. You gave tithes and offering? No. Shut the fuck up, man. What's wrong with you, man?
Bro.
That's Umar. Look, here we go.
Pastor Bartholomew Orr says his church in Mississippi has been using the flying equipment for several years for Christmas services.
We actually have a company that comes in, installs it, takes our people through a flight school just to make sure that everything is safe.
So the pastor figured it was time to give it a go himself.
Jesus
You like that actor from Soul Food. What's that? What's you know that one actor?
Jerky, but he quickly got the hang of it.
From
Actually, I wasn't nervous. They kind of creeped
what's
me
that movie
in,
called?
so it wasn't like I was zoomed in.
Praise Umar.
By some who call him a wannabe. The pastor says the
I can't hear you. What?
I think more
You
young
like
people
that actor
left
from
Sunday morning
Soul
probably
Food.
talking about my sermon.
Oh yeah. He do look like the actor.
And then we got the one dude that said we need to raise $10,000 today.
Marvin's hat.
that Kurt Franklin?
No, that was not Kurt Franklin. It was Kurt Franklin.
Oh, that's Chris Brown.
Yeah.
What is it?
That was Chris Brown.
I was going to say, I know Kurt Franklin ain't doing the Chris Brown.
They were in church when suddenly
That's
their
my
pastor
shit.
comes flying in from the ceiling when starting his speech, and everyone in the room was shocked. The pastor said the zip line was already in place due to there being plays in the same building. He was just up there one day while they were rehearsing and wanted to try it, and then thought it would be a funny way to enter the room on a Sunday.
Praise Umar. Praise Umar. This is crazy. But this is what Druski did was basically put the pastors on blast. All these mega churches out here. I mean, for crying out loud, when you got a pastor named Clef Yodalo, huh?
Creflo Dollar.
Facts. It's crazy.
Yeah, and then that one pastor, what's his name down in Texas? When it started flooding, he wouldn't let people in the church.
Olsen.
Yeah,
Tim Olsen.
Joel
Tim
Olsen.
Yeah, when Joel, there you go. Thank you, sis. That's the guy that the Hurricane Hugo, was it hurricane? One of the hurricanes came through, and they asked to seek shelter in the church, and he was like, no.
Did the water came right up to the church though, like
And flood the church. And flood the church.
Bottom level
Flood
of the
the
church.
whole church. I'm a Clef your dollar. That's how I pronounce it. I mean, ain't too time you got a pastor to say that name is like that, then the sin is in the name.
No, what's that one dude? He looked like the devil to me, not Joel.
You talking about
fucking
Keenan Copeland.
Keenan Copeland.
Copeland.
Yeah, let me show you this joint though. Let me show you.
That's the dude that bought the plane from Tyler Perry.
Yeah, no. Let me show you when he did the interview about the plane. I told you.
Oh snap! Oh, y'all gonna laugh. I seen this. Y'all gonna laugh your head off.
Oh my God, this nigga look like the devil. What's his name? Kenny Copeland, right?
Kenneth
Copeland, like Kenneth Cole. Kenneth Copeland.
Oh my God, this nigga the devil.
Hold on, I got it.
He looked like a nigga. Like if somebody's a reptilian,
right?
This nigga's a reptilian.
They been saying that
demon in human skin.
Hold on, I got it.
I got it. Oh, you got it without no commercials.
To ask you about why you don't want to fly commercial. Why have you said that you won't fly commercial? You said that it's like getting into a tube with a bunch of demons.
That man scared
Why do
the
you
fuck
think
out of
that?
me.
No, listen to me just a second. Not the people. The main reason is because of the need. If I flew commercial, I'd have to stop 65% of what I'm doing.
Look, that motherfucker eyes nearby glowing.
Isn't it true that you want to fly commercial so that you can fly in luxury? How much money did you pay for Tyler Perry's Gulfstream jet, for example?
Well, for example, that's really none of your business, but...
Isn't it the business of your donors?
Listen, I paid. You kind of caught me off guard here, okay?
You see how he
I'd like to give you a chance to catch your breath and have a conversation. We don't want to catch you off guard.
I love Inside Edition. You got to get this now. Hey, you listening to me? My wife thinks Inside Edition is, oh yeah. Now,
what?
Thank you, Lord. Help me. Let me pray this thing.
Well, let me just ask you a really simple question. A lot of people think it's unbecoming for a preacher to live a life of luxury and to fly around in private jets. What's your response to that?
Very simple. It takes a lot of money to do what we do. We have brought over 100. Let's see. The latest figures just came out. 122 million people to the Lord Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness.
Let me give you another example. Last May, I was scheduled for Lagos, Nigeria. That's a long way.
Look at him.
I had a week
and
I was scheduled for Peru.
He looked like the Count
And I
Dracula
prayed about
on
it, and I
Sesame
thought,
Street.
I'm not missing that dedication in Jerusalem. Without the airplane that we have that I bought from Tyler Perry, and I didn't pay anywhere. Tyler's one of the greatest guys. He made that airplane so cheap for me, I couldn't help but buy it.
Well, he made that airplane so cheap for me, I couldn't
A
help
pastor
but
should
buy
not be saying that.
No, he shouldn't. And this is when Tyler Perry was going around on that spree of giving money to preachers. Remember, he gave that money to not Creflo, but the other one, TD Jakes.
TD Jakes, $1 million.
Powerball him.
You know he clapped them cheeks that night.
Powerball him.
That nigga said, "Don't you ever say that." When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, that man never."
That's Count Dracula from Sesame Street. Run.
All of this is no better than what Druski was doing.
Powerball him.
Have you ever been swallowed?
This is Diddy's favorite.
We finished that one.
This is Diddy's favorite pastor. What are you talking about?
God bless you. It's caught me a little off guard, Bishop.
Yeah, that was recent. That was the other day.
4 days ago, I called. I was at Manpower, and
I can't wait to see what you
being
said.
blessed. Wrote my check out. I said, I didn't have my checkbook when I got to Pastor White's. When I got to a woman that I loosed the night before, and Pastor White said, write a check for $113,000 for those of you who can. Write a check for $113 for Psalms 113. And I wrote a check for $113,000. And I admit, my intention was to just leave the check and bless God. Because, see, I love to give. I've been a giver all my life. And when people have given to you and sown into you, and God has touched them and given you favor.
When God has touched you, and God has touched you.
Just like you touched that white dude booty cheeks.
Don't do
Because
that.
when you have favor with, come on, somebody. See, they don't understand it where I come from. They don't understand it in Hollywood. But I'm going to tell you something about the blood of Jesus.
You pronounced that wrong. It's God. It's God. You got to spell it with a W, y'all.
All of my life, my
God.
mother, she didn't have much to give me. She didn't have millions of dollars. She didn't have some legacy, but she had Jesus. And she taught me about that God. So I didn't even know that he was trying to build this youth center. I didn't even know.
You see how he just said Jesus was God?
Household.
Y'all see how he said Jesus was God? He taught me Jesus and that God.
Wait a minute. I thought Tyler Perry grew up in an abusive household. He didn't know his mama, and they kicked him out when he was little. But his mom.
Y'all say I thought he was homeless.
A lie don't care who tell it.
Know it, but I know how important the youth are. So we were sitting in the service, and I leaned up toward him, and I said, "I've just been touched to give $1 million." So
why you holding your stomach?
So when you got up here and you said $1 million, I said, "God, I don't know what you're doing, but I know I heard your voice."
Yeah.
Why you sound like Medea?
Hey!
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Now, if you was in a room full of real Christians, everything would have stopped and they would have just looked at you.
Right. All these poor folks in here.
That ain't how tongues work. You don't just bust out and no. I can't even do that shit. That's not how it works.
I think that was signal for $1 million for them cheeks, Mr. TD Jakes. I heard I saw you at them beauty parties.
He rubbing a little bit too much on himself for this to be a Christian event. I'm just
that's why I'm saying he rubbing himself. He said, I don't got God, I don't know what you're saying to me. I think TD Jakes was telling him $1 million.
I'm gonna tell you right now, when you hear the voice of God, you move.
I ask again, why is he holding his stomach? I don't understand.
Don't worry about what nobody says to you. Don't worry about what it looks like. Don't worry about your enemy. Don't worry about your hater. He will bless you. He will lift you. He will give. Sometimes you spend too much time worried about your haters. You spend too much time worried about people talking about you. But what you need to understand is that the Bible says in order for you to be blessed, your haters have to be present. How do I know that? The book of Psalms says he prepareth a table before me in the presence of my enemies. So in order for me to eat, they have to be present. So God bless you.
Wait a minute. Look at the little dude behind him, and why does he look confused?
Of my enemies.
This one right here.
So in order for me to eat, they have to be present. So God bless you, Bishop. I pray right now that you will continue to do everything you're doing. I pray his anointing will stay upon you. I pray the power of God all over you. I pray his favor. I pray the blood of Jesus will come upon you right now. Keep you in his hair. God, I thank you for your blessing.
When the fuck was he ordained?
You took the words out of my mouth.
I thought
why would an ordained preacher let an unordained secular man lay hands on him?
For that $1 million.
And he's sitting up here shaking like he an
I'm going to lay hands on you after this sermon.
Will come upon you right now. Keep you in his hair. God, I thank you for your blessings.
They ain't even got to hold him up. Look. Give me an old boy over here like, we all going to hell.
Come on, somebody give God some praise.
Look here.
Come on, somebody give God some praise. He's pushing that baby out. Come on, he's pushing that baby out.
They're pushing that baby out.
Since when can men get pregnant?
Symbolism I'm talking about here, he hit that after that. I'm telling you, Tyler tore that ass up after that time. You was pushing that baby out, all right.
Maybe they was gonna take turns because Tyler was holding his stomach a little too tight. Let's go back a second because she said they all walked up on cue. They probably did, and I missed it.
Psalm says he prepareth a table before me in the presence of my enemies. So in order for me to eat, they have to be present. So God bless you, Bishop. I pray right now that you will continue to do everything you're doing. I pray his anointing will stay upon you. I pray the power of God all over you. I pray his favor. I pray the blood of Jesus will come upon you right now. Keep you in his hair. God, I thank you for your...
TD Jakes must wear a grip because they up there in line holding each other up to hold him up.
Yeah,
look, the littlest one in the front, and then you got the dude behind him holding him up. See,
don't nobody else feel kind of embarrassed that, our parents and grandparents like really fell for this shit?
They still
I feel kind of embarrassed sometimes, and my mom still goes for it.
Hey, I was raised Jehovah's Witness. We walk in the hall and put our money in the little box by the front and then go sit down real orderly like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't even know. I don't even want to go there. But sometimes I just be like, I can't believe.
Come on, somebody give God some praise. He's pushing that baby out. Come on, he's pushing that baby out. Somebody holler, push! Push! Now come on and praise it!
Shadow. Well, you just came in.
Look. No, go back, sis. Go back, sis. She got the face of, look at these two gay motherfuckers. I had to come save these before they tell on themselves. I had to come distract the people before they realize how zesty these two motherfuckers is.
I didn't
Look at him.
have
Look how
2
she turned
children
back.
by
Look
this
at him like you
motherfucker
two
before I
motherfuckers.
found out I'd have been blasted his black ass out there. Ooh, I can't say that on live.
She looked like she mad than a motherfucker. Like you almost fucked the money up.
I can't hear you, praise him! Praise him!
She had to distract the crowd from the chemistry that they had. This shit is embarrassing, bro.
Just for that.
We got ended on that one.
I feel the rain. 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 It's raining all over me. I'm moist. I'm moist. Call and response, I said I'm moist. I'm moist. Good God, I'm moist. I'm moist. Yes, I am. Rain all over me.
What in the world?
I'm saturated.
You're using chemistry words.
I'm saturated. I'm saturated. Yes, I am.
Ram, what you got me watching?
Yes, I am. I'm damp. I'm damp. I'm damp. I'm damp. Lord, I'm damp. I'm damp. Oh Lord, I'm damp. I'm even wet. Wet all over for you, Lord. Wet all over for you, Lord. Lord, I'm wet.
Where the ushers at? That's what I want.
Open the floodgates.
Get up and say, hell no, I ain't gonna help y'all. Go back, sis. Watch the bull in the back. You got like a Sixers jersey on or something like that.
Oh, you talking about when old boy walked out?
He got up. Just say, oh hell no, I ain't gonna help you.
I'm saturated. I'm saturated. Yes, I am.
This was choir practice.
I'm damp. I'm damp. I'm damp.
That's what Remy said.
Lord, I'm damp. I'm damp. Oh Lord, damp. I'm damp. I'm even wet. Wet all over for you, Lord. Lord, I'm wet. Will you open the floodgates? Open the
He rolled off.
To his seat. Went back to his seat as if he didn't just say all that shit. He limped back to his seat as if he didn't just say all that shit.
Oh my God.
I bet you they never gave that man a solo again ever in his life. Oh God. Woo.
Then walked off like he did something.
He walked off like he really said something. The
background singers was trying to hold it in.
Yo, you know what's funny? I bet you it was some motherfuckers that Googled that shit.
Yes, somebody is beatboxing.
I bet you was some niggas in the audience that Googled that shit was like, I'm saturated. The fuck is he talking about? I know it was a bunch of dumb niggas in the audience that was like, I'm saturated.
Oh my gosh. Yo, Jaded, check the what you call it. I uploaded one. I want to make sure.
Bro, get off of me.
Hey, puppy.
Yeah, he being annoying. Being annoying. You won't leave it alone.
You know that don't work when you got on a white t-shirt, but we see him.
I know, my bad. You getting on my dead nerves though.
They didn't even use those words to
I
describe.
start laughing. He thinks I'm talking to him for some reason. Anytime I'm having some type of fun or
what do you want?
Anytime I'm having some type of fun, he thinks that something's going on. Or if I got something in my hand that I'm drinking or eating, he feels like he's entitled.
He
Come on.
needs a share. He needs a share.
Come on. Get on up. You don't get up here. Come
Remember,
on.
Crystal told me she wanted McDonald's.
You got a goddamn wolf on your fucking lap, bro. You got a whole wolf over there talking about come sit on my lap. That's a grown ass man.
It's my big. It's my big baby right here. Test it 1, 2. Y'all can hear me?
Yes, man. Stop baby that grown man. Let little SA walk.
I am always the baby.
It's
No
my
matter how
baby.
deep I get, I always the baby.
His name is Max. Hold on, I'll take
Is
my
there
headphones
anything
off.
else
He can talk
on
to you.
Umar before we go?
Are you going? Bye then. Bye. Terrible.
What you say about Chunk?
When you say what?
Who are you
Let me
talking
say something about Umar.
Oh.
Is there anything else?
Hey, Ram, your dog, what's his name?
Kratos.
Kratos is barking at Umar. When you said Umar, he barked.
No, somebody doing construction downstairs.
Oh, that's what it is?
Somebody
I told Kratos to look at your dog, man.
He swear he protected me.
I don't know if I did.
When somebody come to my door, to my computer room, he start barking. He swear he protected me. But when they come in, he forget he.
That's my baby.
He literally slept.
Yeah.
I don't know if I did my daily affirmation. Umar is a fat, nasty, greasy, sandwich eating bastard. But that's about it.
When I love it for you, Lord. Oh wait, we could do the Umar agrees with what's the name? Because that can end the topic right there. The Druski.
My dog is Siberian Husky and Belgian Malinois mix.
I did watch what he had to say about Druski, and
it's my baby.
It's exactly what we said. He's basically like, how you shitting on the church, but you do the exact same thing though. Like I don't understand it. Like
he doing better though. At least the church give you a little bit of theatrics. They give you something of feel good.
Georgia.
Right.
New church skit. Shout out to Druski. I did one of his favorite love episodes down here in Atlanta last year. I saw it, and a lot of Christians are angry at Druski. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes Druski poke fun at things I don't think should be made fun of, right? But guess what? I support him in that church skit. Druski was 100.
What you mean, like him bringing that white girl? And that white girl made you look stupid?
Oops.
Yeah, you didn't support that one.
100% accurate in that church skit. First of all, you don't get upset at comedians because the job of the comedian is to do what? Use satire to drive home a point by exaggerating the reality. And that's exactly what Druski did. And that skit when Druski drove.
Here's my satire of Umar Johnson. The donors paid millions
He's
of
not
dollars.
talking about himself. He's talking about Druski.
I know, but I just want to clown him for 2 seconds. The donors paid millions of dollars, okay, millions of dollars for black students. Instead, you got black mold. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, okay.
Satire.
He was leaving the church, and a guy came up to him, and I think he asked him for a couple of dollars or something. And Druski said, "Did you donate to my fund?" And the guy said, "No." He said, "Get away from my car." That's real. That's real. I've had people tell me that the church that their mother and father belonged to would not even bury them because they didn't donate enough money to it. You follow what I'm
saying? You mean the way you told people that you won't help their kids unless
That's
they
not
donate
no wolf,
a certain
Bougie.
amount of money to FDMG? How dare you? How dare you? We got videos of you. Let me talk to you. Have you donated?
If you ain't donated, I
you
owe you
$50
nothing.
and you free? I better see some more and some more and some more.
More.
People
Next time, make it $20.
Me, can I help with their son? Have you donated?
Have you
Well, then I
donated?
can't help with your son then. That's what you told them.
Facts.
It's the same exact thing.
Bang, bang.
Saying.
Don
So that is true.
DeMarco,
If they don't get enough money from you, they act like they don't know you. The part where he showed how.
I mean, can you put? You got that video, right? You
Which
know where
one?
to find that, Manny.
Which one?
Where with the trifling ass black folks. The trifling ass black folks.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Give me a second. Let me do one thing.
Hold on, let me see one.
Okay. It's all in and honest for sure.
Nah, it should be a video on his own.
What? Umar Johnson saying trifling ass black folks?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what I can get.
There should be plenty of clips of that.
Umar.
Oh shit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's right at the top of the list. This list. It's right at the top of this list.
At what list? What's the name of the list?
Same list I found this in. It's right at the top.
Wow. There you go. There you go.
Lennon dropped it.
Yeah.
So far, we raised $250,000. I'm gracious, but I'm not content because I know y'all got a lot more to give me than some $250,000. And that skit, when Druski drove, he was leaving the church, and a guy came up to him, and I think he asked him for a couple of dollars or something. And Druski said, "Did you donate to my fund?" And the guy said, "No." He said, "Get away from my car." That's real. That's real. Trifling ass black people.
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to call it like I say it. And I don't care if you get offended. We can handle that outside.
Let's go outside.
We trifling. I should have been had that $2 million. I should have had that $2 million 30 days after I started the fundraiser on May the 20th. It don't make no sense. But y'all sure call me up when the school's messing with your son. Did you make a donation to my school? Oh, not yet. Bye. Click. That's the new Umar. And that skit when Druski drove.
We can go outside, Umar.
Damn. Back up. Back that up. Back that up.
We can go outside, Umar.
Back that up.
So far, we raised $250,000. I'm gracious, but I'm not content because I know y'all got a lot more to give me than some $250,000. And that skit when Druski drove, he was leaving the church, and a guy came up to him, and I think he asked him for a couple of dollars or something. And Druski said, "Did you donate to my fund?" And the guy said, "No." He said, "Get away from my car." That's real. That's real. Trifling ass black people.
Get the F away from my car.
I'm going to call it like I say it. And I don't care if you get offended. We can handle that outside. We trifling. I should have been had that $2 million. I should have had that $2 million 30 days after I started the fundraiser on May the 20th. It don't make no sense. But y'all sure call me up when the school's messing with your son. Did you make a donation to my school? Oh, not yet. Bye. Click. That's the new Umar. And that skit when Druski drove, he was leaving the church, and a guy came up to him. I think he asked him for a couple of dollars or something. And Druski said, "Did you donate?"
What?
Is that you doing that, or is that the video?
You said what?
Is that you skipping back, or is the video doing that?
No, that was me.
You? Oh, okay. I was about to say, boy, whoever did this, they was on point. My bad.
Donate to my fund, and the guy said, "No." He said, "Get away from my car." That's real. That's real. You want some help with your son? Did I get a donation?
No, that's the video.
No, I want to hear that. Mail the donation, then you call me back, and then I'll help you with your son. If they don't get enough money from you, they act like they don't know you. Did you make a donation to my school? Oh, not yet.
Please
Bye.
send me that video.
Whoa.
Wow.
He's a fucking hypocrite. That's why he does it on these smaller channels.
When you typed in Umar, you just put Umar Johnson and that popped up.
Just type in Umar Johnson Druski.
Johnson.
Basically trying to show how any wrongdoing that a pastor does, he will somehow, some way, use the scripture to justify what he does. Druski did an excellent job bringing that point home. This is what I would say to the Christian church.
Stop. We're giving away $1,000 and a free iPhone 17 Pro. All you got to do is subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you can win $1,000 in a phone. Thanks for watching.
Omar, you need to
And it's
subscribe.
not all churches. And mind you, you talking to a descendant of pastors, okay? That's where I get my gift of public speaking from. And I speak in churches all the time, so I have no issue with black Christianity. My issue is the fact that the church, collectively speaking, does not hold itself accountable. Rest in peace to Eddie Long. I don't want to mock the death of anybody. But as you know, Eddie Long, who was a mega...
Well, before he bring up Eddie Long, I want to know, he said he came from a long list of pastors. Jamal a pastor?
Nope, he ain't never said that before.
Mama Shoemaker pastor? Because last time I checked, I don't...
He ain't no pastor.
I know that, sis. I'm just trying to prove a point. I'm trying to drive something home. And what I'm trying to drive is the fact that this man is a habitual liar. He's a habitual liar. Lie, 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 and more lie. Nowhere in his family tree is there any reverends or pastors or anything of that nature. So once again, we just caught this idiot, this buffoon in another lie.
When is Umar not lying?
Man. Yep.
That's what you need to catch Umar telling the truth. That's so much harder.
Wait a minute, sis. You deserve balloons right now. You deserve balloons right now. A to the sap. You hit the one on the head. You hear me? Bam, she get all of that. She get all of that. You get the love.
When they lie.
You getting love. You getting likes. You getting celebrations. You getting it all. She said, when does the hard part is when you gotta fight. When does he tell the truth? Oh my goodness. Crazy.
He's been lying
Crazy.
since he came out.
I mean, well, Trip.
Literally, he has been lying since he came out.
Trip, I'm a parent. I have two boys. I would never call my kids Satan. Rim already confirmed that. Do you have children, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, I got children.
Would you call your
child
Satan?
I would never call them Satan.
Thank you. Thank you. So if your mama call you Satan, we all need to be worried.
Wrong.
We all need to be worried.
Me and my mom ain't got the best relationship, but she'll never call me Satan.
Let me go ahead and drop down because I got to go
Church
to
pastor here in Atlanta. He since went on home to be somewhere with the Lord. He was found to be involved in a sexual relationship with at least 2 young men in his church. Church administration knew about it. They knew Eddie Long was taking these men on trips, allegedly, and having sexual relations with them on trips, allegedly, texting them.
Are you talking to us?
I said, thank you, Shay. I'm finna drop off.
Oh, okay.
Sexually leaning content in the text messages, right? And all he had to do was get baptized and go right back up to the pulpit. When is the black church going to hold itself accountable? Why isn't the black church having a tribunal with Donnie McClurkin? Why isn't the black church having a tribunal with TD Jakes? And again, I hope they're innocent.
Why are we not having a tribunal with you? You didn't have more sexual allegations than all of them. Men and women.
But why are we waiting on white man law? Why are we waiting on white man law to see if Donnie McClurkin is guilty? Why are we waiting on white man law to see if Eddie Long, rest in peace, was guilty? Why isn't the black church holding itself accountable? So they should not be getting upset with Druski. Druski is not the problem. They came at T.I. a couple days ago. Shout out to Tip. When T.I. said the black church is like a business to me, it is. Tomorrow is Dr. King's 97th solar return. The good Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. turns 97 years old tomorrow.
Dr. King fought
He
for
ain't
the poor.
returning nowhere.
Dr.
What are
King
you
fought
talking
for
about?
civil rights. If it wasn't for Dr. King, we don't get a civil rights bill. If it wasn't for Dr. King, we don't get a voting rights act. If it wasn't for Dr. King, we don't get a fair housing law. You feel me?
Yeah, why you keep saying solar return? Solar return only counts when you're alive, right?
Dr. King fought and he died for the right for black people to vote and be treated equal in this society. Name me a pastor who has come anywhere near Dr. King since Dr. King died. And Dr. King was murdered on April the 4th, 1968. That's 78, 88, 98, 08, 18, 28 will be 60 years. So we 58 years since Dr. King. Name me a church that has done anything in this country, not just Atlanta, in this country about miseducation, mass incarceration, homelessness or gentrification, police genocide, or economic apartheid. The black church is a scam because you take too much time from black people, you take too much energy from black people, and you take too much money from black people.
I think you just upset with them because you ain't getting as much money as they getting.
Sound like he's reflecting
and projecting.
And projecting.
And we don't get nothing in return. Again, there are exceptions to the rule, but the exceptions do not invalidate the rule. The black church needs to find itself because the black church has gotten too.
No, Rim TV is the Cash App, Shay. Rim TV is Cash App, Rim TV. Yeah, there you go. I was going to say.
Come.
But
Well, go outside. Go outside.
Anybody want to support the channel? Cash App, PayPal is at the top of the chat. But most importantly, make sure y'all hitting that like button. You know, we did some numbers tonight, better than usual. Well, we getting back into that algorithm. So we're slowly working our way back into that algorithm.
Cow. Hey, let's give a
swept up into hip hop and too swept up into materialism. The black church has become too worldly to be any good to black people.
Hey, turn it down while the commercial going on. Hey, update. There's an update on the old boy too. On Corey Holcomb and Anton.
You said what?
I said there's a update on Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels.
No, we'll get to that another time because this is the last video. I ain't trying to get into no more subjects after this.
All right, cool.
You're already getting me in trouble. I was only supposed to go 2 hours. I already went an hour over and y'all getting me in trouble.
You ain't tell nobody.
And I think that's what everybody was mad about with the Druski skit was
he hit it
his
on
association
the
to the wealth of these black pastors.
Yes.
Now, what you think about that?
Creflo Dollar, then he buy a jet. His congregation raised money for a jet. Meantime, 25% of the black boys in Atlanta can't read on grade level, but Creflo Dollar got a jet. Make it make sense. Do you really think if black Jesus the Christ, because Jesus was black, if you think Jesus Christ was here, he would approve of a pastor with a jet? You think he would approve of a pastor with a Benz when 1/3 of your congregation is living damn near along the poverty line? These pastors are pimps and they're opportunists. Nobody starts a church to save souls. Let me say that again. Not black or white. I don't care if we're talking Joel Osteen or T.D. Jakes or nobody in America opens a church to save souls. You open churches to get rich and feed your ego. Stop playing.
Now, I want to jump back to Pastor Jamal Bryant, and I believe he's a doctor. So I want to say Pastor Dr. Jamal Bryant. He seemed to have led the charge of the Target protesting, and he's from Atlanta, and he's in place of Bishop Eddie Long's church.
I didn't know that was the same
I believe
church.
he's the replacement.
Okay.
I'm sure they'll correct us in the comments. But why do you think our people are quicker to rally behind pastors and their messaging aside or versus someone like you who's been pushing black liberation for years?
I wouldn't say besides me, because I'm just as popular as Pastor Bryant. I'm almost as popular as almost any celebrity you name. But I would say this to answer your question. The black community is under hypnosis of religion. I don't care if it's Christianity. I don't care if it's Islam. I don't care if it's the Roman Catholic Church. We have been a spiritually immature people since the plantation. And what I mean to say by that, my brother, is we evaluate all of our problems through the lens of religious scripture. The Bible has no solution for white supremacy. The Quran has no solution for white supremacy. Nothing in those books. I respect them books. I was raised on them books. I still read those books because there's a lot of spiritually useful metaphor in those books. But those are not political doctrines on how to overcome oppression. We have to use the intelligence God gave us to solve our problems. Black people don't do that. We run to the Bible and the Quran and look for something in there.
In the Quran that you still adhere to? Because you're still Islamic?
Facts.
You know what I mean? He ain't got no loyalty to nothing. His religion, his people. If you ain't got no loyalty to your religion, you damn sure ain't gonna have no loyalty towards your people.
He ain't got no loyalty to his family name.
You ain't got no loyalty towards your mama. You ain't gonna have no loyalty towards nothing. A nigga with no loyalty towards his mama.
While this video was going on, who was
like
taking
I said,
care
me
of
and my mama ain't got the best relationship, but there's still loyalty there.
While he's at this interview, while he's at this interview, where's his mom? Who's taking care of his mother?
I don't know, bro. This nigga weird. But this is the last video, and we're gonna get on out of here.
To solve our problems, so we never think out of the religious box. That is a problem. So to answer your question, the reason we will follow a pastor before we will follow a grassroots leader is because historically, the black church has always been the main institution of black people. Remember now, before Dr. King gets assassinated, right? Before Dr. King gets assassinated, the black church is the be-all, end-all for black America. It's the one-stop shop. We got out of slavery through the church. We got Pan-Africanism through the church.
This is Jack. He's an entrepreneur, and he wants to set up
I said the same thing. Like, don't nobody give a... I don't think he realized...
In what church?
Nobody gives a fuck. Even the people who follow you ain't even Pan-African. A lot of these motherfuckers are Christians and Muslims, and none of these niggas dropped their religion to be Pan-African.
When did the Pan-African movement come out of the
church? You gotta
church?
go to 100% of his followers. Like, let's count the whole 100%, right?
Okay. All right.
I'll say maybe 20% join Pan-Africanism. The other the other 80% stay with their religions,
right?
Is feel the struggle, or what they think is the struggle that he's preaching. None of these motherfuckers give a fuck about Pan. We know that Africans don't like us because we're not them. We were never.
I want to know. I want to know, when did Pan-Africanism came out of? When did Christianity introduce Pan-Africanism to us?
I don't know, but I know we ain't been them for thousands of years. If you want to trace us back to Africa, you're gonna have to go back 1,000-something years.
1,000, more like tens and tens and tens and tens of thousands. Okay, you got to go back when the land was won, when all the land was won.
1,000 or 2.
No,
as far
you got to go back.
I don't think the Egyptians, they came here about like 2,000-3,000 years ago.
When the land was Pangea, maybe.
Oh, when it was one land piece.
Yeah, that's the only way
According
I
to
can go.
science, we weren't here. It was
According to
dinosaurs.
their science,
According to their
but
science, we weren't here, but our
we have
DNA goes back further than all that.
we have
And you
we have
find us walking with dinosaurs.
we have pyramids here that are older than the pyramids in Africa.
I don't know, man. I think this shit is all confusing. But all I know is man goes back from the beginning of the earth. I don't think the creator would have made an intelligent life before intelligent life. Because intelligent life would have had to govern the unintelligent life. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Somebody had to govern this shit. And I'm pretty sure if there's an omnipotent creator or a source, he had to spread himself out. He couldn't do it himself. So he had to spread himself out. So he had to create some type of intelligence to keep overwatch of everything to make sure everything goes the way it's supposed to go.
We fought the KKK
Whether it
through
was
the church.
humans or
We
it
buried
might have
our
been-
dead through the church.
Hell,
Black
the
national.
dinosaurs might have been the motherfucking overseers instead of the predators. Who fucking knows? Whatever
Sit down.
creatures back then, we might have inhabited those creatures. Our souls might have inhabited those creatures to make sure shit goes the way it's supposed to go. Who the fuck? Like, who knows? Who fucking knows? Nobody. But we're getting our information from the youngest species in the fucking planet. That's the major problem. We're getting all of our scientific work and all of our information from the youngest species on this planet. That's where we went wrong.
Nationalism came from the church. The black church was everything. It was the only place you could go, and it was the only place you needed to go to deal with your. You got your job through the church. You got your schooling for your kids through the church. The first colleges, HBCUs, were founded by who? The black church. The problem is this, my brother. The black church is no longer what it was. See that? After Dr. King's assassination, the black church reinvented itself. It went away from being an instrument of agitation for justice. The black church is no longer about agitation. The black church now is about accommodation. They don't fight racism. They want to go and have tea with racism. They don't fight racism. They want to go and have lunch with racism. Do you see that? There's no black church in Atlanta that's at the forefront of the fight to improve lives for black people when it comes to fighting police, poor schooling, economics, homelessness. We used to be that. We not no more. The problem
Atlanta
is
has black.
has not
90%
readjusted
of their police
the
department is
importance
black.
of the black church in our lives.
How you gonna have?
I get what he's saying about the black church lying to us and blah, 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 blah.
But let's talk about the school though.
Majority
Never mind the
of the
church.
people of this day and age understand that. If you look at throughout that crowd, and all them crowds, if you look at the mega churches,
Yeah.
look throughout the crowd. Do you really see any young people in that motherfucker?
You mean old people?
No.
Well, there's a lot of young
Do you
people
see
in there
any
now.
young people? People, maybe you might see somebody, couple in their 30s. There's going to be a lot of motherfuckers that follow their parents' ways.
Well, let's establish what you
This
mean by young.
generation isn't having it, and this is why the mega church is pressing so hard for so much money, because they know this next generation is not falling for that shit. These little niggas don't believe that shit. it started with my generation. We started questioning things. Maybe your generation. A couple of y'all started questioning things.
I got tons of whoopings. I got tons of behind whoopings.
This next generation, they got Google and all this other shit. They not falling for this shit, and they trying to pile up as much money as they can. That's how I feel.
The church, from my point of view, the church has been regurgitating the same message,
right,
for years on end, and to the point where we could tell the congregation could tell the preacher or the pastor verbatim the sermon.
And these young folks don't give a fuck.
You gotta, if you go to, here's a message to all the church goers. If you want to reach the young people, you gotta change your message to adapt to them.
No, these young folks believe in technology. They don't believe in that bullshit. There's nothing you can say that's going to adapt to them. As long as these motherfuckers got Google to find out the truth on what you're saying, there's nothing you can tell them. Nothing.
You have a point.
There's nothing you can tell them. As long as they got Google walking around in their Palm Pilot in their hand, there's nothing you can say, bro. And even if they were lazy, Google is just a hey Google, tell me this.
At minimum.
That's how simple it is. You can't fool these young motherfuckers. And they've been so schooled by parents like me who don't give a fuck about that shit, who always thought it was wrong, or people of your generation who told us that it was wrong.
Well,
that combined is not going to work.
The Bible is not all true, but there is some truth in the Bible.
I think all these religions are one big ass puzzle you got to piece together. There's some truth in it, but you got to cipher the lies. And I think more science will help you decipher that shit.
You got to be willing to look. You got to be willing to, when you read the Bible, from what I was taught, you have to understand it can, one verse can mean have 10 different.
And more science will help you, bro. I'm telling you. Look that shit up.
I've studied the more science, and the problem I have with the more science is
it help you understand a lot of the metaphors.
This is a religion that was brought from Saudi Arabia. Okay.
You got to think about what did our ancestors believe before they got here?
Let me. I don't know about
I don't give a fuck what they believe now. I want to know what my ancestors believed when they got here.
My ancestors was already here, so I don't know what to say on that. I can't answer that, brother. All I can say is my ancestors have always been here. Always been here. When I say always been here, I have land in my family name.
That's what I'm saying. That if your ancestors been here, you should know what they believed when they got here.
We had our own religion, and according to what I was taught, we call God Kawasa. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Okay, so I try not to get into religion, because religion, to me, has been the downfall of all people, not just ours, all people. So I don't get into religion because of that. I can't serve the God of my enemy. I don't know how. And when I say I'm my enemy, the United States government made my people black in 1924 by way of the Racial Integrity Act. So, and then turn around and for the ones that wasn't fall under that act, they turn around and made the Indian Citizenship Act. And neither one of these acts, none of my ancestors agreed to. None of the chiefs of the tribes that I'm from agreed to.
Right.
So now, when I say that, people ask me all the time, well, you're an Indian, but yet you claim you're Indian, but yet you served in the United States War, in the United States Army. According to the Treaty of New York, This treaty alone says we gave our word to always go shoulder to shoulder, shoulder by shoulder. We stand shoulder to shoulder with you against any enemy against this land. But see, you have to here's where I despise Umar. Not all of us are African. And Africa is not a country, it's a continent. And if we were all from Africa, why haven't any one of those countries sent a search party? The reason why I can't accept Moorish science the Moorish sciences is because it's made by the Moors. The Moors, we're not Moors. If we were Moors, then Morocco is a sorry country that don't need to be accepted or claimed. Because Morocco was the first to acknowledge the United States as a sovereign nation.
I'd rather you just say you was living in modern times than to say that.
Who? Do what?
I'd rather you just say you was living in modern times than to say that.
Say what?
I don't think when that statement that you put in the saying, I don't think that meant at the time where it was implemented. But you can't give a statement like that during your time because it's hundreds of years later. So I just rather you saying, look, this is what it is at this time, and
let me before I understand your statement, but I'm confused on what I had said that you said I said. What exactly can you refresh my memory on the statement that I made?
You said something about standing shoulder to shoulder.
Oh, we're talking about the Treaty of New York. The Treaty of New York says that it said that the Indians, okay, and that treaty has not been revoked or reviewed or anything. It's been marked by the chiefs of different sovereign nations, Indian nations, that said that in time of war against this land, we would join forces with the big white chief of the white people.
Yeah, but how do we know that our actual ancestors said that shit?
Well, you go back and you do your due diligence in the confederacies that was involved with the Treaty of New York. And once you understand that the treaties of New York was the people that signed it, it wasn't one nation. It was a group of Indian nations. That means a group of many, many, many tribes
that came together and said that.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's different.
See, if I speak, I've already did my homework on it. Okay. All right, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all. That ain't what I'm here for.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't do too much homework on my Indian heritage. I just know where I came from. I did homework on that. I didn't do too much research on their culture yet because I was still stuck in the Africa thing, and then I jumped back over to here when I realized that was all some bullshit.
Right.
I'm still in the middle of that.
One thing I've learned that the United States government is a very studious entity. They may not make a lot of smart moves, but they keep a record of everything. Even when you think that they lost records and stuff like that, no, they don't. They really don't.
Let's finish this video, man, because we've been going long enough.
Oh, my bad, bro.
Based on how important we are in the black church. In other words, solving our problems is no longer a priority for the black church, but the black church remains a priority for black people. You see that? Just as the black church no longer has us as a priority, we should no longer have the black church as a priority. I would argue that the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy will be a more godly institution than any black church in America because we changing minds and building lives. I'll put that up against any sermon, any Sunday, anywhere.
And you speak about support of institutions, and like I said, Pastor Jamal Bryant led.
And shout out to Pastor Jamal Bryant for leading the Target boycott.
Yes.
I respect Pastor Jamal Bryant, Pastor Jamal Bryant, because, it's Pastor Dr. Jamal Bryant, because he's one of the few racially conscious pastors we have, right? I say racially conscious, not socially conscious. Because you could be socially conscious about saving animals. You could be socially conscious about the environment. You could be socially conscious about integration. You could be socially conscious about the LGBTQ. I don't care about social consciousness. I care about racial consciousness, right? So Pastor Jamal Bryant is one of the few racially conscious pastors we have of that stature. And so the boycott he led against Target, I supported.
So just because they racially conscious, that's all you care about. If they can scam the people as long as they racially conscious. You see what I'm saying? All these pastors are the same. But as long as they racially conscious and they stand what you stand for, you'll support them. Scam
Facts. Facts.
All their money, life savings, everything.
Facts.
Goddamn dog. Every time I go like this, he runs up to me thinking that I'm talking to him.
Yeah, they do that.
But basically what he's saying is I don't give a fuck what you do to the people because I'm doing the same thing.
Exactly.
I'm doing the same motherfucking thing. Keep scamming the people as long as you're racially conscious. As long as you're scamming black people, but you're racially conscious.
I don't get it.
His thing.
I don't get it. I truly don't get it. I don't understand why. Why would you even bring them up unless you're trying to deflect attention away from you?
Facts.
Okay. You're talking about the black church when I've yet to see a church take 6 years to open.
Right.
I mean, think about it now. You want to attack the black church. You saying when FDMG opens and it has yet to be open.
Right.
So
Constructive criticism for Pastor Bryant. And he can't do this by himself. All the pastors have to do this together. Is rather than boycott Target, we should have completely divested from Target and created an alternative market for black people to spend their money. Now you're creating jobs, you're creating distribution, you're helping entrepreneurs sell their products, and you're recycling the black dollar. So if Pastor Bryant is listening to this, his next move is to create a black Target. You see that? One-stop shop where I can go and buy everything that is black from black people. And we do have a Black Wall Street in Stonecrest, Georgia. I spoke there 2 years ago, I want to say, and I believe it's still operating. But one is not enough. Pastor Bryant need to bring us a black Target. I do support what he did, but divestment ain't enough. We have to create institutions. Every black church in America, to get my respect, not that they need it, but every black church in America to get my respect must be about the business of building a relevant, independent black institution. That includes bank, school, hospital, supermarket, manufacturing, distribution. Barbershops are fine. Restaurants are fine, but nobody's going to die if they don't go to the restaurant, and nobody's going to die if they don't get their hair done. But if you don't get to the hospital, you will die. You will. If you're not eating healthy food, you will soon end up with an illness. You will die. If your child is not being properly educated, they'll be fed to the school to prison pipeline. They will die. So every pastor, every church, especially the mega church, needs to be building an institution. If they're not building a relevant institution, they're not a relevant church.
At John Byrne Painting, the difference is in the details. I totally agree with you. With our
I totally agree with you, Maximum Booger.
That's it. We on out of here, dog. We on out of
We
here.
out of here.
This dog get on my goddamn nerves.
Moral of the story. What?
We popping up on our own timeline.
Yeah, buddy.
I ain't even stopped the live yet. They don't even say we live. Oh yeah, do it say 43 watching? We popping up on our own timeline.
Moral of the story is, once again, Umar has lied to you all. Okay? And it's high time we do something about it. Okay? That's the moral of the story. Umar, once again, we caught him in a lie. In a super lie. Okay? Until he starts talking about the removal of the black mold. Sorry about that. Until he starts talking about the removal of the black mold. Until he starts talking about enrollment and all of that other stuff, it's a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of crap. To the chat, I love you all. Thank you for coming. All right. We enjoyed your company. And
shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like we say, every live stream is y'all who make these lives lit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever we drop this heat. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel Ma'at, here with my bro
Manny Ben Rock. Don't forget to give a shout out to Trip C's.
Don't forget that. Shout out to Trip C. She'll cuss all you motherfuckers out. You already know. You just tuned in to Rim Rum TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then,
you better be careful, little buddy.
You better be careful there, little buddy.